Wait, do it. Do the ASMR. Wait, Madison, you gotta go like this. That's one thing. Every time you move your cup.
Yeah, just be aware that we can hear that. So just kind of like lay it down.
My name is Madison, and I am doing an ASMR video. So enjoy these sounds that I'm making. What are you doing, step bro?
All right, guys, we've been recording for the last.
Serious?
This is what he does.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
That Carter, he's always recording. I like to get the raw content. I like to
Wait.
So
Did
literally,
you get us?
Doing our ASMR.
at the beginning, yes, you guys making poopy noises for your ASMR. I got that.
That's terrible.
That's what Carter does.
It's what I do. It's what I would call my specialty.
Yes.
Can you guys just say thank you?
Thank you, Carter.
Good job. Carter actually did a great
Wait,
job.
what
Actually, and then
setting
now
us up.
everyone say thank you to Kelly for buying everything because
Good job, Kelly.
he's the big
I'd like to thank.
Good job, Kelly.
I'd like to thank Chance for not being here because everything's going to run very
Chance.
smooth.
No,
now.
well, it just takes a little bit more startup time, but
It
I think
does.
we're ready to go. If we have any errors, we can just pause and
Weird.
start over. Get like an hour and a half. I'm always that's my biggest fear is like we're halfway through it
And the
all
audio
of a sudden
doesn't work.
I'm like, oh no, something went wrong.
At
Like-
that point, you should just call it quit.
I think at that point you should.
Never give up. Guys, never give up.
Let me just make sure that
Never give up.
I'm cycling through everything to make sure. Looks good.
All right, let's go.
What's up, fam?
Let's go.
What up, Brady?
You're me.
We have my cousin Brady today again.
Wait, is he your first or second cousin?
Is he your cousin?
Is he your cousin or is he your nephew?
Oh, you
Shut
might be
up.
my nephew. I don't really know how that works.
I don't
Well,
know.
you might be my dad. Oh, wait, I might be your dad.
Did Chance show us that thing about
Let's go.
the guy becomes his grandpa?
I'm my own grandpa.
I'm my own grandpa.
That's a song we got to play. We'll probably get demonetized, but hey,
Hey,
it is what it is.
it don't matter.
And then we also have my beautiful daughter Madison.
Hi.
What up, Lovey? You look really cute.
Thanks. I got a new hat today.
Thanks, Carter.
It's very cold out here. That's why
I
we're all
also got a
bundled
new
up.
hat today. Can we all take note of my hat?
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, right there. Yeah, with the NASCAR.
I'm rocking the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
It's cold as balls out here. It was
It's very
80
cold.
fucking degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
It's Texas. That's
It's Texas.
before you move. I think there should be like a liability. Hey, don't believe what the weather says. 'Cause it switches.
Yeah, no, right?
That
Yeah.
was loud.
It's okay. Listen.
ASMR.
Everyone, welcome to my.
Hi, guys. Today I'm going to rub my...
So Madison, we are on episode 13.
13. Yeah.
Madison has never watched or listened to any episode.
I'm
Yeah.
a horrible wife and daughter.
Madison,
go.
This
Madison.
is not a white female murder mystery podcast.
Oh, damn, it's not.
In 1993, a mysterious chain
She was
of
also
murders
watching
started happening.
Dateline.
And her beige carpet as she did
Then why
yoga.
am I here?
You're here to bring us the news on all the murders that are happening across the country to white women.
Missing white women syndrome.
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 Hey, I want you to know if you misspeak, Carter will make fun of you.
I'll
Oh,
Trust
okay.
me.
I never misspoke before on this show.
Just on the show.
Brady, I want to do a shout out to Brady. Brady got us 100 plus
Let's go.
views on the podcast last time, and I was like, "We're fucking famous! We did it!" And I was like, "Oh no, this is just Brady
We're
like
back down to 40
throw
views.
like our last video got
What
just,
college you go to?
SFA. Stephen F. Austin.
Hey, shout out to Stephen F. Austin.
Let's go. The Lumberjacks, you know what I'm saying? We
The
FCS.
Lumberjacks. We love you.
lumberjack.
We're huge down in Nacogdoches.
Oh, yeah, Nacogdoches. That's what I forgot what it was called. I was trying to think like the whole time.
Knack Daddy.
That's Knack.
Knack Daddy.
That's Knacky.
That's Naggy. We keep it a Knacky down.
So
there.
have you changed your mind on the fraternity? I know that's what we asked you last time.
Honestly,
Still no fratting going on?
I don't know.
I was texting your mom the other night.
About what? Never mind.
I was over, I remember.
No, I was texting. I was trying to get her to give me tickets to Nick Thune was playing at the
Oh, yeah.
comedy club. I really wanted to go.
Were you going to take me to that?
Yeah, I was gonna try to go, but she never responded.
She's not very good at responding.
It's okay. It was over
It's okay.
Facebook
She
Messenger.
always
If I really
responds to my
cared, I would have
messages.
kept reaching out and actually got the tickets. But
You should have commented on our OnlyFans. That would have got it.
That's
Well, that's where I sent the initial message. Sorry, wife.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
This
know
is gonna be a
about
really
this
weird
OnlyFans.
podcast.
yeah, because everything you can't say now.
Every time I say something that I would normally say, I'm gonna go.
You got to pay her in tokens.
Oh, my wife is right.
You got to rate.
Well, he
He's
knows
like,
he could say whatever he wants on here because he knows I don't listen.
Yeah, I know.
so
Honestly,
Good
that's
point.
been
That's pretty nice.
basically.
I think that's why you
pretty
guys
cool.
haven't been complaining about whether I don't watch.
I'm not gonna make anyone sit there and listen to our podcast because it's 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And I know that we had this conversation the other day. You're like, it needs to be shorter, and I was like,
no.
make less things then. You're the one who brings Kelly's rant, FYP.
Okay.
But anyways.
Hey, Kelly, can you do me a favor?
I'm not going to touch you.
No. Count how many on this day things you have. Count. I want you to count them. And I want you to also count how many
Why are you
birthdays
looking at my
you have.
computer?
I'm not,
Why are you looking at my computer?
No, I'm just asking a question.
Hey, eyes forward, son.
I'm gonna
if you want to be on
run
this
through them.
podcast, eyes forward. Okay, but let's do the intro, Kelly, because that is one thing that your good buddies always make fun of us for, not doing the intro.
Last week we were like 40 minutes in before we did
I
the
know.
intro.
I know.
All right, shut up, guess. You guys don't know anything. This is my moment to shine. Welcome to Generational Gap. This is podcast number 13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. Isn't that unlucky 13? 7's lucky. 13 is unlucky.
That's who you are.
Yes.
Well, it's podcast 13. We got a great show today. I've got a lot of really negative news to show. I bet Kelly's got a couple TikToks to bust out for us. We got a couple special guests today. We got my beautiful wife, Madison Elise Ash, former known as Madison Elise Craft. If you want to look her up on OnlyFans, don't, because I'll find you and murder you. Brady is in the house today.
What's up?
Round 2. Brady's got a sweet little headband rocking. And as always, the man,
Your boy.
the legend,
Your
Katie
boy.
Kraft, Katie Kraft,
Your old
72. Kelly Kraft, what happened on this day?
On this day, Madison, December 18th,
Was I conceived?
Conquistador.
you were conceived
Rock
about
Conquistador.
12 days later,
Ah, nice.
What year?
1995. I don't know. It was a weird week.
Have you guys been on the website? You can check what day you were
Yeah.
conceived.
It was definitely
Mine
after.
was
after-
around New Year's.
It was definitely around New Year's.
I think mine's like Valentine's Day.
That makes sense. No, you're probably
When was
March.
Morgan conceived?
I don't remember.
I'm so bad with dates and numbers and all that stuff.
Her
Anyways,
birthday's December 30th, so go back night. So probably, March probably
birthday.
somewhere around there.
nice.
Around my
Anyways,
birthday.
let's go with the on
On
this day
this
because we're already
day,
gonna take
Madison.
forever to do this.
1271, December 18th.
Conquistador.
Conquistador.
Kubla
Conqueror.
Khan.
Oh, yep. Kubla Khan.
We don't have enough Khans.
We don't have enough Kuplas.
Only ones we have are Genghis. And the other ones?
We don't have a whole lot of.
We have a lot of clans.
What's his name? Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan. Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan. What is a Khan?
Like Genghis Khan. I don't know. I'm just going from Game of Thrones.
Is that like a barbarian's
he's
title?
like the leader of the barbarian
Oh
people.
yeah,
Like Genghis.
but he's the call.
Well, I think they kind of,
Call Khan.
I only know
Tomato,
Genghis
tomato.
Khan because of Genghis Grill, and they have like the.
That's the only reason you know of
Well,
Genghis
like
Khan.
the initialness. Okay, so like when you go to Genghis Grill, they have that huge thing. Dad, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Why he conquered the world because they ate.
Yes,
they
it's like
ate
this
very well.
huge poster, and
Yeah,
it talks
right.
all about him.
It's
and
like if
then-
you're gonna eat here, you have to know the history.
Yeah.
And there's like
That's-
just like a poster of like a flying dead body on fire, like flying into a battlefield, and
That's
Genghis
how I-
Khan's like,
That's how I practice reading. We'd go eat there, and Dad would be like, "What does that say?" Every
is-
single
she's
time,
not
lying.
I would read
that's
it.
something new. I've never heard that before.
Hey, I learned how to read NASCAR.
So what did he? What did Mr. Khan do? Did we even find out?
He renamed his empire Juan with a Y, not a J.
Like
Would that
Yan?
be Jan?
Yaun.
I'm going with Juan.
Yaun.
Y-U-A-N.
Yun.
Marking the start of the
Yun.
Yuan dynasty of China.
Or the Yan. Oh, he was Chinese.
Yeah.
Did you not tell?
Genghis?
It's not
Genghis is
Genghis.
Mongolian.
This is Kublai Khan.
Genghis Khan is Mongolian. That's why you go to Genghis
Grill.
Khan's Mongolian Grill.
Oh,
The whole thing's the worm.
the whole thing.
Let's just, Madison, all of China for all of history has been China and not China and China and not China. It just is a country and then it breaks, you
Yeah.
know, so
We're gonna
they're used to it.
We're gonna go through forward 500 years, Brady.
Right.
On this day, December 18th, 1777.
Conquistador.
Rock concert.
Just wait, 1787?
Steve Miller concert.
77.
Steve Miller band concert.
1777?
1777.
Oh.
Okay, new rule on this day. We need to let Kelly say at least the year, the guy, and what they did, and then we can go because I don't even know what he's talking. We're just,
Okay. On this day, 1777, the first U.S. National Thanksgiving Day, commemorating British General Burgoyne.
Burgdog.
It's my dad's middle name.
It is.
Don't be giving out that information.
B. Oh, yeah.
It is your dad's middle name. He surrendered. We got to move along here. I got a lot.
We don't have to move along for anything.
On this day, December 7th, December 18th.
Ooh.
1787, New Jersey becomes the third state to ratify the U.S. Constitution.
That's a pretty cold day.
Oh.
That's a
Pretty-
big deal.
1799,
It happens
George
all the time.
Washington's body is interned at Mount Vernon.
What does that mean? They put it in
They
the ground?
actually buried it. Back then,
They
like
turn it?
Abraham Lincoln, like when he died,
Yeah.
it was like a month or two before
Well, yeah.
he actually got.
Because they put him on a
took him
train.
tour.
They put him on train.
Yeah.
Ew.
You guys, when I die, book me a train ride for 2 months.
I'll put you on a dart.
92, Madison.
I'll put you on the dart.
The dart. Oh,
There's already enough
that's where you died.
Shout out to the Dallas Dart guys, public transportation. We love you.
Yeah, I love you guys.
1892, Peter Tchaikovsky.
Ooh, Tchaikovsky.
What did he do?
Philosopher.
He's from Chicago.
Philosopher.
Tchaikovsky.
His ballet,
Oh.
The Nutcracker?
The Nutcracker,
Oh my goodness.
10
Premieres?
points for Team Ash.
premieres in St. Petersburg, Russia, and is now the world's most performed ballet.
Wow.
I love the Nutcracker.
Here's a good
Yeah,
one.
you do.
Stop. Here's a good one.
Part of my dad's ears. Shh.
1898. The first automobile speed record was set by French Count. We don't have enough counts around.
Don't tell us the speed. Don't
I'm
tell
not.
us
That's
the
why I
okay,
did.
okay.
Count Gaston de Chalahasu. Yeah, that too.
You killed
Wow.
that. You killed
Wow.
Chal-
He phonetically got that.
Duolingo French.
Chasseloup. Chazalou.
That did not help
Chazalou?
me anymore.
that.
Là-bas, a Paris.
Was it Mercedes?
It doesn't say, but what was the land first automobile speed record?
18 what?
1898.
Madison, you're first because you're the most expertise in this subject.
32.
Okay.
32 what? Kilometers?
Miles per hour.
Miles
Well, they
per hour.
only had kilometers.
No,
back
they
then,
didn't. I have it. Hey, you know what? I can give you kilometers or miles per hour.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
don't know how kilometers.
So let's do miles per
Neither.
hour. What was it? You said 32 miles per hour? Brady boy?
109.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1882. Is that what it was? The year? 18 was 80.
The year was 1898.
I'm going to say Madison got 32. That's a pretty good number. I'm going to say I want to go lower. I'm going to say 15 miles an hour.
Madison Ash for the win.
Thank
39
you.
miles an hour.
I
Wow.
was pretty close.
1966. Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas airs for the first time.
That's awesome.
Wow.
pretty cool.
The Grinch.
I've never seen The Grinch.
What? Wait,
Which
you
one?
haven't seen the live action
Cartoon or
Grinch?
live action?
I don't like any of them.
Shut up,
The
Brady.
Jim
Wait,
Carrey.
you don't like
Is it
them
'cause
or
you're-
you haven't seen
No,
them?
I've seen The Grinch. I just
Okay.
Is it because you're Mormon?
yeah.
I've been telling so many people this holiday season that I'm Jewish. I told my boss I was Jewish when he said Merry Christmas to a company-wide meeting. Afterwards, I told him I was Jewish.
Well, you just like to be an ash, so. An ash.
That's very
excuse
true.
me.
I very, very much like being an ash.
On this day, December 18th, 1976,
Oh, Rock
Wonder Woman debuts on ABC, and they've been milking it every day since.
They've
Pretty
been they've been
much.
milking her ever done since.
It's like Mariah Carey with all of
wanna
us.
Women's
say-
rights.
Women's rights.
Women's rights. We're equal.
I'm going to say
Equal rights, equal
hashtag Gal,
fights.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Her too.
I think it's the same person.
On this day, December 18th.
He could pronounce somebody's name from 1889. Galafrentabula.
I don't think I
Gal-
think I pronounced French Count Gaston de Chasseloup
That's right.
Chasseloup. Like, how do you even know to throw that?
because it's French.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Croissant.
On this day, 1993, December 18th, the MGM Las Vegas Hotel and Casino first opens.
What was the first game played?
Blackjack.
Prostitution.
That's good.
On this day, Brady, you're going to be sad. December 18th, 2019.
Justin Bieber's concert.
Got to lay hands on him. The U.S. House of Representatives votes to impeach President Donald Trump for abuse of power.
Donald J.
How'd that work out for them?
Wait, hold on. So what? He got
Donald J.
impeached for abuse of power off of the Ukraine call.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So stupid.
Idiots.
It's so funny the things that they'll latch onto and be like, "This is the end of the world stuff right here." But the shit, I got some stuff to talk
It's
about.
destroying
I got
our
some-
democracy.
I got some stuff to
Well,
talk
it's not
about.
like there's 150,000 troops on the Ukraine border.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. And guess what? Now all of a sudden there's 170,000 troops.
Yeah.
Right. Russia's sitting right there.
On this day, December 18th, 2020,
December
Joe Biden.
18th.
Moderna COVID-19
The first vaccine, yeah.
granted emergency authorization.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The first person to get the vaccine was like a couple weeks ago. They had their first year. They were like
I
the
saw
first
that.
person to go 1 year with the vaccine. Didn't die.
Birthdays.
Birthdays.
December 18th. Are you ready? You guys are going to guess this one. This is a good one.
Tell us the field.
1507.
Oh,
Christopher Columbus.
That was a good guess.
No, it's
that was a good guess. 1492, Christopher
Charles.
Columbus
King
sailed the
Charles.
ocean
He was,
blue.
He was 14.
Yeah, that's what I said. 1490, and you said 15 something.
1507.
He had his first birthday when he was 80.
Hey,
Wait.
I was just guessing.
I got
He
you.
told
I
me
got
to
you.
guess.
It was
Okay.
Gustin Clahom Badou.
Wait. Was it Galileo?
King George III.
15. Yeah, Galileo's a good guess for 15. Good guess.
Thank
King
you.
George.
Ushi Yashitaka.
Oh,
A Japanese
so close.
warlord.
So close,
Okay.
Madison.
We don't have enough Japanese warlords in the world either.
Not enough just warlords in general.
No, not anymore. After Somalia, we don't have warlords
Had a
anymore.
few in Chaz.
Yes, we did. 1778, Joseph Grimaldi. What did he do?
Made pizza.
Pizza.
Known as
Grimaldi.
the
Grimaldi's pizza.
greatest clown in history. That's up for debate.
No, Joe Biden is.
That's-
How do you think
that
they
was my
judge
joke.
that?
I was going to say that.
Well, you set up a lob and I
Wait.
dunked it.
What's his
Wait,
name?
how do you think
Grimaldi.
they judge the best clown? Is it whoever can make people laugh
Cry.
the most, or
No.
amount
What
of
you
people
did.
laugh?
He's obviously not that good of a clown. If I type in Grimaldi and clown isn't
Joseph
the first
Grimaldi.
I don't care about his first.
Grimaldi clowns. There you go.
Grimaldi clowns. Ew.
Oh, he's your atypical-
I really don't like.
Oh,
I have a very, very, very
for those of you
fear
who want to
of
see what's popping, we're just taking a
clowns.
look at this clown right here. Look at his pants.
Can
Madison,
you-
what would you do if I started wearing clothes like that?
I'd kind of be jealous because those look comfy.
Look at that crotch.
Oh,
He's got a duck coming out of
it's
his
a dead
pocket.
duck. It's a dead duck.
Back then they probably.
right.
All right. Anyways. Sorry.
right.
Sorry, guys.
Who else, Kelly? Let me know.
1856, J.J. Thomson. What did he do?
I feel like I know
He's
this.
an English physicist. I'll give you that.
I feel like I know this.
Something with gas.
The atom.
Yes. The
You're
electron.
smarter
He
than me.
discovered the electron.
Okay, you
That's
know what's
right.
so funny? We always sit here and Kelly does on this day and birthdays and stuff, and like Chance and I are just sitting here like
rock concert.
Yeah,
Rock concert.
we're like,
Philosopher.
we're not even thinking, and Madison's like gotten all of them right.
Electron.
All right. This is, you guys could possibly know this one.
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Thompson.
Thompson.
I was thinking electricity.
1863, Franz Ferdinand.
Oh my gosh.
Franz
This is a big one.
Why do I know him?
The big one. You should know
Why
it.
do I know him?
Franz Ferdinand.
Spanish.
Spanish.
I'm not gonna say it because I know this one. World
Oh
War
my
One.
gosh. Oh, he was
Duke Franz
he was
Ferdinand.
an emperor.
They
Emperor in
killed
Spain?
him and started World War One.
Archduke of Austria was,
Yes, he was
That was the guy who
assassinated.
assassinated.
It's
Started
the
World
whole
War One.
reason World War One started.
Well,
Shout out to them.
okay, that was
One
the
of the
that
main
was the flash
ticking.
trigger that
Yeah.
set the fuse going for. Get
Okay.
the shit out of me.
Born on this day, 1878, Brady's hero.
1878.
1878.
Brady, you have to know this one.
No, because last time he did that, it was somebody.
I know
like-
he does it every
I
time.
know.
You're gonna really like this one.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
an
Brady.
Uzma Kappa.
You're going to love this one.
Uzma Kappa.
This is your boy.
1878.
Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Are you against freeing
Thomas-
slaves?
Whoa! What
Wow.
the? That was out
We're
of
not
left
even in
field.
the political.
What the-
We're not even at Kelly's rant right now.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I don't know.
I'll tell you. On
did he
this
do?
day,
What did he do?
1878,
What did he do?
Brady's hero, Joseph Stalin, was born.
Oh my gosh.
You know who Joseph Stalin was?
Hashtag
No,
communism.
I have no idea who
All
Jason
right.
Stalin
She knew who
Jason
She knew
Stalin.
who J.J. Thomas was.
She
You
said,
know,
she said Jason
Who
Thomas.
doesn't know who Stalin is? It's like not
basically
knowing who
all of
Hitler
the
is.
anti-fascist movement
Yeah.
in the United States of America.
Communism works,
They
guys.
just look
Where?
over that
Yeah,
part of it.
They're like
you know?
all of communism, Stalin.
Yeah.
all of
This
communism.
is for Madison.
Okay.
She may know this one. Born on this day, 1886. Ty Cobb.
Baseball player.
Thanks, Madison.
I don't know this one.
Thanks. Baseball player.
One of the most famous baseball players.
I
ever.
don't know baseball.
Born on this day, Carter,
Okay,
1890.
1890.
Edwin Howard Armstrong.
No.
Is it Armstrong's dad?
He's the
Louis
guy,
Armstrong.
the guy who invented
see.
FM radio.
Oh, cool.
I see sky.
I see
I would assume-
FM radio.
I would say FM became after AM.
no. They're
Yes.
AM was first.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure they just had a band.
I don't know how that all works. So
They're
No, they
band-
had
they're
they had an
frequency
AM
bands.
radio, and then in 1950s, 1960s, they had everybody would listen to AM, but then they started doing like top hits, like top 40.
Yeah.
That
On
actually started
FM.
in Dallas.
Yeah.
and then that's how they.
So
went on
the-
to-
Casey Kasem.
Well, they probably started it, and it was just called the radio. There was no AM, right?
Just drop the.
Yeah, it was just called radio.
Yeah.
But they had the bands, and then just like we have 4G
They
to
have-
5G, the 4G bands are getting overpopulated. They probably had to jump to a new band and make a new protocol.
So now we're in the part where you guys will know every one.
Take
of
that,
these.
Madison. Did you know that? You
Okay,
know
wait.
everything about everything.
You guys will know every one of these, Madison.
Okay.
I hope so.
Born on this day, December 18th, 1943. Let's see if Madison knows this one.
1943.
Keith Richards.
I know
Yeah.
Keith Richards.
That sounds familiar. Is he a musician?
I'm surprised.
Rock concert.
Rock concert.
That's right.
He's a
Keith Richards.
He's the guitarist for.
He boned so many women.
He's
He should be
the gu-
dead.
He's the good. Yes, he's the guitarist of the Rolling Stones.
Oh, okay.
All right, and he looks like he is dead.
He's looked like he's been
Born on this day. This is an easy one. Steven Spielberg.
Who's that?
I think he makes
He's
podcasts.
Saving Private Ryan or
Versus-
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
I would say he's more known for like E.T.
No, Saving
No.
Private Ryan. Titanic.
E.T.
Saving Private Ryan
He
is
didn't
one of
do
the best
Titanic.
movies of all time.
I've
Steven
never seen
Spielberg?
it.
Oh, that was James Cameron.
You've never
Yeah.
seen it?
Oh.
That is the
seen it.
greatest. No, so I this
Which one?
weekend I went to the ranch Saving Private Ryan.
You've
Wait.
never seen that? I have failed you as a
Well,
father.
it's because she doesn't like shoot 'em up movies.
It's
She
just
won't
sad,
even
but-
start
Okay,
a
but
shoot 'em up movie.
I literally can't even. You don't even give me a chance to like want to watch the.
It's the greatest movie
You
of
tell
all
me
time.
because you go into it like, oh, Tom Hanks he's really hot.
Yeah, that's how Kelly always sells movies.
You
to
want to watch
Madison.
it, right?
He's like,
Because he's really hot.
He's
Hey,
So
you
sexy.
want to
like,
watch
let's
this action
watch.
I
movie?
never once
Liam
said-
Hemsworth's in it. He's so
I
hot.
never once said Tom
except
Hanks
for,
was hot.
Except
I know, I
for
don't- that's
we
a
were
weird-
watching the
that's a weird
trailer.
taste.
We were watching the trailer for
He dies at
Divergent.
the end, though.
We were watching the trailer for Divergent.
Wow!
Spoiler.
Why would you do
Guys,
that?
the movie came
No,
out
he
in like
doesn't.
'96.
Just
Come on, he
kidding.
can spoil shit if he wants.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
not gonna
Anyway,
watch it.
So all my friends have never seen it, and I was just hanging out with all my friends this weekend, and I
How
turned
many
it on.
friends is all your friends?
Theater friends.
Both of them.
No, all my SFA friends.
Are we talking like 1, 2?
Do they not have-
Talking about
10,
11.
You have 11 friends.
Yeah.
Dude, he
Crazy.
got us 100
So-
plus
Carter,
views.
could you imagine if we had 11 friends?
So I turn it on, right, and everybody's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Saving Private Ryan. You should see it." At the probably at the half of the movie, from there to the end, everybody watched it. Everybody cried at the end.
Yeah, oh yeah.
including me.
Because it's, an amazing
Madison,
movie.
it's one of the best movies ever made.
Okay,
Like,
well,
It's not that
it'll
it's an
keep you in a
army movie.
clinch.
It's not that it's like an action movie. It's that it is one of the most one of the best
Realistic.
Emotional.
filmed and written
Yeah,
and acted movies. It truly is a great film. Not because it's a war film, but because it's an artistic masterpiece.
Yeah, it
Right.
doesn't
I mean,
look
it's,
like
So
a
a
movie.
it's
lot
an
of it
artistic
also
masterpiece.
is it's the invasion of Normandy,
Right,
on
so it's-
D-Day,
it's poetic.
and it is so realistic,
Right.
that a lot of World War II vets got up and
Yeah.
walked out because of just triggering
PTSD.
them.
Yeah,
it
well,
was so realistic.
When it come out, 96 or something,
Something
right?
like
Like back
that,
in the,
yeah.
the mid 90s, and my dad tells me the same thing. He's like, every time when I went to go see Private Ryan, like it was silent. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's,
you
you're
could
right,
hear.
it's not even. It takes place during a war, but it's not really a war movie.
No, it's a human movie. It's a human
experience.
movie.
It's
It's
a human
an
experience.
Yeah, they're just having a human experience, killing some fucking Nazis.
Well, let's watch
all right, Let's wrap this up. Let's finish this
Real
up.
quick,
Kelly.
okay, we'll go quick. One of my personal heroes, Ray Liotta, one of my favorite actors. Born on this day, 1963. Madison's favorite, Brad Pitt.
63.
Back to the
Wait,
the
Brad Pitt's
hot,
63?
No,
famous
1963.
My dad's born in 65, and my
Makes-
dad looks older than Brad Pitt.
Wait a second. I thought he was an
Shout
actor
out
in the
Dad.
90s though, as like
Yeah.
20 years old.
He was.
He was.
Okay,
Brad
so if-
Pitt's been around.
Okay,
a
but they
long
always do
time.
that, right? They always overcast your age. So if you're
Yeah.
playing a 20-year-old, you're usually 30. If you're playing a 19-year-old, you're probably 50.
Yeah.
$1 to whoever guesses this one.
Okay.
Born on this day,
Oh my gosh, tell Kara to go away. Go. We can see you in the camera. Go.
Hi, Mom.
Well, the baby. She's holding the baby. Showing him in the window.
born on
I'm
this
saying.
day, 1968. One of my $1 who gets it. Casper Van Dien. You'll know exactly who he
The
is.
second
with
you
two
say it.
words.
Van Dien, AC. The AC unit.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on.
The
Engineer?
bed? Casper the bed?
Actor
Actor.
Actor.
Oh, okay. Van Dien.
I don't know.
Johnny Rico.
From Napoleon Dynamite.
Welcome to Generational Gap.
The bugs whacked us, Johnny.
Nope, none of us are gonna get that. I
Wait,
got
wait,
that.
wait, wait,
I got
the
it.
bugs
crying
whacked
inside.
us, Johnny.
The bugs.
You've
whacked us,
seen it
Johnny.
because Connor and Kelly probably watched it a million times.
One of my favorite movies all time.
Oh, is it the Spaceballs?
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers,
Oh, why did I say Spaceballs?
because that's the space movie that came to your mind.
Okay, we're going to do the last three real quick because you know them all. Born
my
on this day,
gosh.
1978, Katie Holmes.
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
1980, Christina Aguilera.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
you guys don't know who Katie Holmes is?
We do.
Hey, what a man.
I couldn't pull out a reference like that, but yeah, sure.
Born on this day, 2001, Billie Eilish.
I love Billie.
Billy's
Eilish.
eyelash.
Guy.
Billy's eyelash. I want to
Duh.
kill myself.
And I only have four real quick deaths.
Oh my
Not
god!
a lot,
Hurry
of,
up!
people, not a lot of cool people died. Hey, well, don't rush me.
Get going. You were the one texting me and telling me, "Oh, gotta go quick. Gotta go quick." I'm just playing with you, Kelly. Beef. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time, dude. I could care less.
Yeah, you said that earlier. Death. Dead on this day, no longer breathing, Madison. 1972. Brady's going to be happy.
Kennedy.
Stalin.
Stalin. He goes,
Nyla Biden, Joe Biden's first wife and 13-month-old baby.
Jesus Christ.
That's not like. Why would I be excited about that?
Jesus
Are
Christ,
killed
Kelly.
in an automobile accident days before he takes office as a newly elected senator.
Oh, that's
guys-
actually really
That's so sad.
though.
I'm gonna pull up the crash scene photos.
Carter James, do not.
Do it.
Super
Do
sad
it.
death.
Do it.
Dead today
Do
on
it.
this
I haven't
date,
seen it.
no longer breathing. 1997, Chris Farley.
That's so
Oh,
sad.
that's a good.
That's actually sad.
that's
Down
sad.
by the river.
Oh, yeah.
Carter. Don't
I just want to
do
see what her
it.
first wife looked like, baby. I don't want to look at the crash photos. I just want to see what his wife looked like.
She was kind of cute.
This was her?
Probably
No, that's
Joe Biden's first wife. That's
Come
not
on,
Dr.
man.
Jill Biden? Yeah, that's Naila right there.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Shout out to first wife. Maybe she could have stopped him from being so freaking crazy.
Born on this day, 2006, Joseph Barbara. Dead on this day, no longer breathing, Joseph Barbara.
We don't know who that is.
Hanna Barbara.
Who's that?
Tom and Jerry, Flintstones, cartoons.
Okay.
Hanna Barbara.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
And dead on this day, 2016, you guys will have no idea, but Gen X will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Shout out Gen X.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
And that's it.
Does this mean we're millennials?
We are millennials, yes.
Okay.
You should have watched the first episode
Like
of
I
our
said,
podcast.
I've never watched.
And that is what happened on this day. You're all caught up?
Yay,
Yay.
Kelly.
Thank
You've got us all informed now.
I really appreciate that.
We're all
also,
informed.
by the way.
Okay, everybody, we're going to do my segment.
Let's go.
Madison, this is called Headlines.
Headlines.
Oh, hold on. We got to pause the podcast.
Why? Good.
Madison just told us off air that the podcast is not good.
She did say that.
Boo.
We're crying.
Boo.
We're crying.
Yes.
All I said was, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it
but-
doesn't mean bad.
Where's Chance have all this stuff? Oh, where's my headlines? Oh, here.
Ooh, that wind's cold.
Welcome to Channel 69 News. I'm your host, Carter Ash. Tonight we've got a lot of news, guys.
Let's
No
go.
links,
A
nothing
lot
to
of
see.
nudes.
A lot of news. This is the news channel. I tell everybody about the news that's coming in.
Lots of nudes.
Okay. Kelly,
Yes.
your life is more important than your job, but Amazon doesn't think so.
Oh, God.
Have
No
you guys
bathroom.
seen this?
No
Yes.
bathroom breaks.
Have you guys seen? No,
I
not
know
no
exactly-
bathroom. Did you hear about the tornado? So the tornado that came through and ripped through that Amazon workplace.
They will
Here's some
stop working.
Here's some screenshots of people driving through, and I'm just going to read a few. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So the guy says, radio's been going off. He's got a picture of the weather map for the tornadoes. His boss says, okay, just keep driving. We can't call people back for warning unless Amazon tells us to do so. He says, just relaying in case y'all didn't hear it over there. He sends again, tornado alarms are going off here. He said, just keep delivering for now. We'll have to wait for the word from Amazon before we bring people back. The discussion is ultimately up to them. I will let you know if the situation changes. It goes on. There's a lot of messages online right now that are like, oh, or a lot of these screenshots of these terrible conversations that are happening, right? So sad. That's not the one I want to keep going, though. I want to show you another one.
He says, how about my own personal safety? I'm going to head back.
Hold on. Yeah, so at one point the driver who's messaging his boss is basically like, "Screw you, I'm turning around." This one is pretty sad. This is a text message chain between his wife and him, and he says, "Well, the storm. Well, I will be home after the storm." And the wife says, "What do you mean?" He says, "Amazon won't let us leave." He says, "All it's doing here is lightning." And then she messaged him again. "So what are you doing? I hope everything is okay." And her last message is, "I love you." And he passed away.
He passed away.
Yeah. So Amazon is under a lot of
sad.
Amazon. The working conditions in Amazon has already been pretty apparent. A lot of people already talk a lot of trash against, the conditions for the Amazon workers in the warehouse, just not having breaks. If you're not working fast enough, they'll fire you through text message. The drivers work in terrible conditions. And now they've got this tornado that ripped through, was literally headed on a multi-100-mile path towards the Amazon Center, destroying everything. And Amazon wasn't like, "Hey, shelter in place." They were like, keep going. And there's just endless numbers of these text messages. So you guys, you always tell me, you're like, your life is your life, not your job. Your job's not your life. You know what I mean? So
what do you do? What if you go deliver your package and the house is no longer there? Do you just throw it in the rubble and take a picture?
Someone can buy it from that Amazon liquidation
DoorDash.
thing.
Just throw it in the rubble.
Well, I always heard that your work will replace you.
Oh, yeah.
So fast.
Your
but
work will
your
replace you.
family
Yep,
can't.
that is very true. Your work will replace you without.
Oh, I know this
hesitation.
guy.
Hold on, we're not going to talk about him.
Is that Don Lemon or
No. That's the guy that got caught jerking off on a Zoom meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
He did.
Ew.
Do you guys know what a drove of text messages saying how bad January 6th was? It was an absolute attack on democracy and straight up terrorism.
Yes.
So Liz Cheney outright read the text messages to Mark Meadows, who was one of the chief advisors for Trump,
Chief of staff
for during January 6th. He's being held in contempt of Congress for not showing up to questioning for the January 6th committee.
Yeah.
And so Liz Cheney went and read a bunch of text messages that he was receiving on January 6th because they subpoenaed him and he overturned a bunch of evidence or information. And she read all of these text messages from these prominent people that were being sent to Mark Meadows during January 6th. So I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm reading them. I'm going to read a few of them for you guys. So this is from, who is this from? Said between Mark Meadows and lawmakers. Here's a couple text messages to Meadows from lawmakers. One text Mr. Meadows received said, "We are under siege here at the Capitol." Another one, "They have breached the Capitol." Another one, "Hey, Mark, protesters are literally storming the Capitol, breaking windows on doors, rushing in. Is Trump going to say something?" Another one, "There's an armed standoff outside the chamber door." That's where that chick got shot, I believe. This one comes from, who is this from, Kelly? Dozens of texts from Trump administration officials. This one says, "POTUS has to come out and firmly tell protesters to dissipate. Someone is going to get killed." Another, "Mark, he needs to stop this now." So there's a lot of people messaging Mark Meadows saying, "You need to contact the president and tell him to stop doing this." Hold on. There's some. There's some. No, he didn't.
He did.
Okay, he did a.
Okay, let me ask you
He
this.
did like a.
Let me ask you this. Hypothetically, you're storming the Capitol, right? Running up the steps, breaking shit, which not a whole lot of people were doing. A lot of people were just ushered in, like, come on in. Oh, are they going to stop and check their messages?
I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying he could have, even if it didn't stop it, if he would have gotten front and been a lot more vocal about stop what you're doing, that would have been better than his pre-recorded message. They recorded a message, edited it, sent it out over line. This is, I believe, Laura Ingraham to,
I don't know.
"Mark, the president needs to tell people in the Capitol to go home. This is hurting all of us. He is destroying his legacy," says Laura Ingraham. Brian Kimmelmaid? I don't know how to pronounce that. "Please get him on TV, destroying everything you have accomplished." These are all Fox, so this is Hannity. "Can you make a statement, ask people to leave the Capitol?" Who else you got? Trump Jr. said, he's got to condemn this shit ASAP. The Capitol Police tweet is not enough. And again, from his son, I'm pushing it, or Meadows responded, "I'm pushing it hard. I agree." Hold on. So what I read from here is a lot of people condemning what was happening. and asking, and I agree. I understand. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of shit going on. And I don't know how this is damning information. Like you said, you could have asked Trump to get online or get on Twitter or whatever and be like, you need to stop this. You need to stop this. Yeah. He could have done that. I agree. He probably should have done that. He should have been mad tweeting left and right. Stop, stop, stop. Whatever you're doing is not right. All this stuff. But these text messages really don't show any sort of illegal activity.
Hold on, let me stop fighting with the Capitol Police and check my Twitter real quick.
Sure.
No, that's not going to happen.
Sure. So first off, anyone who was in the Capitol obviously is a fucking idiot. You should have stayed out of the Capitol. That's just obvious.
I agree 100%. A lot of those people were ushered in, though. Like, the doors were open. Like, the police were even like, there's videos of them.
I think after.
Police are like, come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. But,
Can I just make the point real quick of why the president doesn't come on and say anything about any protest or people breaking and burning shit down?
Yeah, I didn't remember seeing Joe Biden going in Kenosha.
Right. No. That's whataboutism. That's what about, right? That's whataboutism. You can't solve or answer my question by being like, well, what did Joe Biden do for this situation?
No, I agree.
We need to look at this situation and focus on this situation. The president had a pretty charged rally, and then a bunch of people went to the Capitol, and it took him over 180 minutes, Liz Cheney said, for him to respond in any way, shape, or form. He should have been on that horn right at the beginning, being like, hey, look, we've been condemning Antifa burning down stuff. This is the most sacred building in the United States of America. He should have been, you know what I mean? So it's fucked. I think that the whole January 6th thing is fucked, but I don't think that these text messages are too damning. It's all of Trump's people being like, stop. This is terrible. We shouldn't be doing this.
Adam Schiff. What an idiot.
I'm gonna close this tab because Kelly's gonna sit here and read it and get all. He's gonna get heated.
Me, you got to worry about Brady.
Kelly,
Brady.
If your company made a record profit in one of the hardest years in recent economic history, what would you do?
It did.
And what should your company do?
Pass those profits down to the
Give us raise.
peoples.
That's right. Anybody heard of the Kellogg strike?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the Kellogg strike?
You told me about it.
So in 2021, Kellogg made record profits, and they plan to cut workers' pay and
That's bullshit.
and their time and stuff. So these Kellogg workers work 7 days a week. And I was listening to a report, or I was listening to this interview, and the guy's like, we work Monday through Monday, and you'll work, and someone will call out, and you won't even know that you work like a 12-hour shift. You have 8 hours, and you have to be back in another 8 hours because they automatically schedule a new
I've heard
shift.
that also.
Yeah.
They're union.
Are they?
Yeah. Why isn't the union like, no, we're not working 7 days a week? That's what unions are formed for.
They're Kellogg's is already union.
Oh, yeah. Trust
Really?
me, I get on Facebook
Yeah, and see it. Yeah.
following I don't follow union people, just I suggest it for you.
Yeah.
The union people going crazy over this.
Yeah.
But you're union.
They should have already handled it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So like 1,400 people went on strike at one of the Kellogg's plants, and Kellogg's went out of their way to fire those people outright. And
1,400 of them.
And decided to open 1,400 new job positions. The internet destroyed them. I don't know if you guys saw this, but
Yeah.
so Kellogg opened these 1,400 new full-time positions. The internet started sending in hundreds of thousands of applications and just breaking the Kellogg's websites. The Kellogg's brand is being protested so hard right now, they removed their logo from Pop-Tarts last week.
Oh,
because
dang.
remember, we went in the store and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to see all the cereals that they sell. I've been seeing pictures online and stuff, and people will put a piece of paper on that aisle and be like, Kellogg's treats their employees like shit, like don't buy Kellogg's, blah, blah, blah.
This reminds me of the time, remember when Dunder Mifflin's
Yeah,
warehouse
that's what I said last week when Starbucks tried to use it when they unionized. So a Starbucks branch just unionized.
It'd bring Jan in.
And last week I was like, this reminds me of Jan coming down into the warehouse. Yeah. If you unionize, you will all lose your jobs.
Didn't we just watch that episode?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. You guys, Russia says it will start building up nuclear weapons on the Eastern European front if NATO does not stop doing the same. So Russia is claiming that NATO is currently putting nuclear missiles in essentially Eastern NATO countries. They've been there forever.
40 years, 50 years.
We technically are in, what is it, the nuclear proliferation treaties and stuff, and all countries have we keep breaking it. The United States breaks it, and then Russia breaks it, and then China breaks it, and then the United States breaks it, and it's crazy. So a Russian diplomat said that they're going to start putting nuclear missiles on the border.
We'll never have a nuclear war
Belarus
between Russia and the United States.
Mutual destruction. It's just mutual destruction because no country wants to have the whole entire world die.
The only thing you got to worry about is a terrorist getting it.
Right.
No country will. Even China. They nuke us. They know that they're not going to be around in 48 minutes either.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what you do, you may not be the first one to die, but you're not gonna make it. No major city would last if a single nuclear bomb was dropped on any city in the world, right? So if Shanghai got hit with a nuclear bomb, Detroit's getting hit with a nuclear bomb, and Los Angeles, and because you're speaking my language.
Keep on
Dallas.
going. I'm out.
Yeah. Houston.
Okay. Okay.
Kelly, those are Americans.
We hate Houston.
They're all blue cities.
We don't want them nuclear bombed, though. We don't want them destroyed for nuclear fallout.
Right, Brady? They're all blue cities.
Yeah.
You guys, Nancy Pelosi says that Congress has the right to trade while in office. This seems to be seems to be conflicting with the rest of the liberals who are calling the issue out. So AOC and the uber woke lefts is saying that, which, in my opinion, AOC is making a lot of sense. But I think it's because AOC doesn't have as much stock hold as Nancy Pelosi does. Someone who's been in office for that long. You know, AOC is...
These clips don't last long.
Yeah.
I mean, they do last long. So in 20 years, when AOC is the... Speaker
of the House, right?
Yeah, somebody will be like,
God, could you imagine if AOC got to Speaker of the House? That'd be crazy. But so that's a crazy thing because I don't know if you guys know, but like political officials year over year have better stock returns than every other. Like even if you're a hedge fund trader, even if you're like a professional stock trader,
why are you laughing at me?
Year over year, elected officials make better returns. Nancy Pelosi's husband has better returns year over year.
I told you about the guy on TikTok, right?
Any hedge fund.
The guy on TikTok?
Yeah.
Because they have to publish all their trades before they do them, right?
The government?
Right.
But
Nancy Pelosi's husband doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But Nancy Pelosi's husband doesn't.
Well, this guy on TikTok, he makes every trade that Nancy Pelosi makes.
He's been making great money.
It has to be, and he's killing it.
Yeah.
I bet. Jeez. How did they release it? Like the
They have
day
to.
of?
Yeah, politicians have to release.
The day of, or like
I don't
the day
know how
before?
the day of or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I know somebody we know, if they were to sell their stocks, they have to like disclose it to the FCC or the SEC, like 30 days or 90 days before they're going to do
Brian
it.
has to, if he sells, I think it depends on the volume you're selling. He has to some of it's up to 6 months
because they have to.
I'm cashing out.
You have to prove that you're not trading your own stocks off of insider information.
Yeah.
So you know, because if his company was to do something like massive and he was to sell all of his stocks the day before, and then they drop some like big news, you could go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nancy Pelosi also has to do that, but still somehow they get year over year better returns than anyone. And so it's funny because they're the ones who write the laws on the stock trading. You know what I mean? On how elected officials can trade stocks and buy and sell, commodities.
I mean,
and
if they write the test, they're going to know the answers.
Exactly. And so that's what AOC is saying. So AOC actually, I didn't add this to my, actually I'm adding it here, but I was just reading right before the podcast a couple hours before AOC she called out Nancy Pelosi again, and she outright said, she's like, we deal with classified sensitive information to the U.S. markets. Like us being able to trade is not fair. We should not be able to trade. You know what I mean? Like that's not fair. I mean, if I knew look at all these people who are into the big pharma, you know what I mean? They're lobbying for big pharma, and then all of a sudden the vaccine comes out, and they're starting to make billions.
Yeah.
You know, the pharma's making billions of dollars, and whoever owns the stock is making like a shit ton of cash.
Why is shows sponsored by Pfizer?
Dude, have you seen that? Like this CNN post is sponsored by Pfizer. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's ballistic.
Kelly, how do I monitor my data entries and function outputs over Apache servers? Is it C++ or Raspberry Pi?
Well, first you got to start
Pi.
with Hotmail.
Okay.
Got to go to your Hotmail.
Okay.
You got to get a Raspberry Pi in there.
Okay. I got the Raspberry Pi in
A
there.
little Adobe.
Okay. Oh, Adobe. You're going to make some Photoshop? Like some
No, PDF.
Oh, okay.
PDF of everything.
Yeah.
What are you whispering?
You guys be on the lookout for a term log4j. This is a new vulnerability that could potentially be taking over the world by storm. So this software called Log4j is a logging software, and basically all it does is when your computer program is running, it's logging in text files. Okay, the program did this entry was inputted, this user did this output happened. Okay, and it goes to a text file so an administrator can go back and see, oh, the program's running like this happened, X, Y, and Z, right? This Log4j software is in so many underlining technologies, whether it's Google, Amazon, the U.S. government, pipelines, so many softwares and infrastructure of our world runs on the backbone of this Log4j software. Couple people on Minecraft found that if you go into the Minecraft terminal and you put in a simple string calling this Log4j software, you get automatic administrative access to the software. So
Minecraft?
Yeah, but Minecraft runs on the back. So this Log4j runs on Minecraft. So they found this hack on Minecraft, and then a lot of people realized, oh, we can use this on Amazon. We can use this on, Adobe. We can use this on a bunch of underlining systems. OnlyFans runs exclusively on this Log4j. No, I'm just kidding. But this is not a very sophisticated hack or vulnerability. It's very easy. Obviously, some kids on Minecraft were just figuring it out. So
shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Oh,
hopefully the world doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
But just wait, this is an up and coming thing. I've been watching it a lot in the tech circles, and I have a feeling over the next couple of weeks, we're only at the tip of the iceberg with something like this. Is such a big vulnerability that I think even you, Gen Pop, will get a taste for.
All right. Will my password be hacked?
Probably. Your password has been hacked.
Oh yeah, I get emails all the time about it.
You guys, have you heard about the truck driver who got a 110 years sentence, prison sentence? Madison?
I did not.
You haven't heard about this? A truck driver in Colorado was driving his 18-wheeler when he says his brakes went out and he crashed into dozens of cars and like 6 other trucks, caught into a huge ball of fire, killed 4 people, 6 people went to the hospital. He got a 110-year sentence.
Was it an accident?
So he's saying it's an accident. A lot of people are saying it's an accident, and he got convicted on like manslaughter charges.
Yeah. That's horrible.
110 years in prison. So he's an immigrant. So
I heard this.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead? I'm sorry. No.
So he's an immigrant from Cuba. When he was pleading in the court, he was like, I wasn't on drugs. I'm not gangbanging. I'm literally living the American dream, and my whole entire life has been destroyed because of the brakes on this truck that I was driving went out. Okay. And there's a huge petition. Madison, can you hear all right?
I was cutting out.
Okay. Brady, is it messing with you?
All good.
You good?
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there's actually now, this is just absurd. From what I saw, it looks like his brakes failed, and he's getting 110 years service. Jesse Smollett committed a fake hate crime, and he has to pick up some trash.
So I saw this.
Yeah.
And I started out completely outrageous. Okay. But why he got, so there's 2 reasons why he got 110 years. So first reason is why he was found guilty. He was going down a hill.
Okay.
And he passed the runaway truck thing. You see when you're going down hills, the runaway truck?
Yeah.
They have a lot of that in West
He
Virginia.
didn't go down it.
Okay.
But the bigger thing was, and I had lawyers. I saw this thing about lawyers talking about this.
Okay.
Every one of those, this is Colorado law. The judge actually was very lenient to him.
saw that. And the judge even said I would have made an even more lenient charge.
The judge by law had to give him the minimum mandatory sentence. And that does not run consecutively. They run concurrent. So a lot of times when you rape and you murder somebody, okay? Well, we're giving you 10 years for the rape and we're giving you 20 years for the murder. Well, you're only going to spend 20 years in jail because those sentences are running at the same time.
Right.
So in Colorado, that law had a mandatory minimum on it. And like 48 people or whatever.
Right. Yeah. So he got convicted guilty on like multiple sentences.
Yeah, so it was like 2 years for each of them.
Every person.
And they're concurrent.
No, I think some of them were like 30, 40 years.
But you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was like 30 years, and now you're off to your next one. They're not running at the same time with each other.
So someone in my office brought this up to me, and that was the first thing I went to. So I went and started reading about the article, and I was like, oh, so they were all like up in arms, like, this is crazy. This is how we're treating our immigrants. I'm like, no. This is don't take it in that lens. Like, first off, just shut up. That has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
What it is the law is built in a way that this is the way you get your sentencing.
Yeah.
Now, if the people find that to be egregious,
the law.
have you guys? So you guys haven't seen the trucker protests?
I did.
Yeah.
These
I did.
hundreds of truckers are. Yeah, I saw it.
Just pulled
hundreds of truckers are sitting and just parking their car in like their truck in the middle of the highway, mile long.
A lot of them are
runs.
refusing to deliver to Colorado.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
But do you know how many petitions they signed? It was
Like over 1 million plus people have signed a petition saying that this is
Yeah. I
3
mean,
million.
3 million. I saw it today.
Really?
Yeah,
I'd sign it. That guy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It was for one. It was an accident. He wasn't on drugs. I mean, his brakes
Yeah.
went out.
His brakes went out, and like
That could happen to anybody.
It's one thing, take his truck driver's license away, but like I said, like he is the true embodiment of the American dream, right? Yeah. He's an immigrant who came to this country. He got a good paying job. He's working his way through. He's not getting in trouble. He's not, breaking the law. And now his whole entire life is just getting thrown in the trash for this.
Thank you.
Can we?
So it's real sad. Let me finish this last one, Madison, then we'll
camera's
we'll
off.
fix that.
Your camera's off.
Last thing, real quick, and then we need to pause this video. The U.S. has imposed new trade sanctions on China for their human rights abuses and the development of a brain control weapon.
Like a chip?
I don't know. They didn't specify.
Top
So
secret.
so we know what's going on with the Uyghurs and the boycott and the Olympics,
Tennis.
right?
Tennis player.
Well, and then we heard about the tennis player and all that stuff. So we know they're dropping more sanctions on them. But I was reading and it says human rights abuses and the development of a brain control weapon. What does that mean?
I don't know.
China's trying to make a brain control weapon. They're just simply researching it. I don't know if they're in development phases or they're
Why?
That's pretty sad.
Why? Why would China want a brain control weapon? Because they're fucking China, dude. They want to control everybody. If you have the ability to shoot a beam at your head and control you, not too bad.
fun.
Remember a couple episodes back, I showed the video of they can control the bug.
Yes.
Remember they put the wires in the bug and they controlled it flying with the
You see
Wii
that?
remote?
With a Wii
I
remote.
did not hear about
Shut
that because
up.
I did not watch.
I know you didn't watch.
I didn't
So
see that.
they took this huge bug, and they like put wires on it,
Onto like it's like
so it would like get
nervous
little
system?
electric impulses, and they did it for like a week, and they like, when I go this way, you're going to go like, and
Right,
they
right,
taught the bug like, oh, when I feel this, I'm
They
gonna
didn't
start
teach
going,
the bug shit. They overrode the brain because it
brain
basically like
works.
interrupted like signals send from your brain to your
Yeah.
fingertips to tell it to move.
Yeah.
They would just put wires in between those nerves,
Jeez.
and then the brain would be sending stuff. They're like, no, this Wii remote's got it. Don't worry.
And
And
they
they took
flew
it. They take it and they throw it, and it starts flying by like nature. And then they use the Wii remote to like move it, and it, like it's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And that was in Taiwan, so that's pretty close
That's
to
probably
China.
why China's
That's why China's trying to go there.
That's
yeah.
what China's trying to go there, guys. They want that bug flying
They
technology.
want that Wii
That Wii remote.
That Wii remote. All right, guys, that was headlines for the week.
Nice.
Thank you
Let's
so
fix
much for
Madison's
watching. Catch y'all
camera
next
now.
week. All right, let's take a break. So
Sorry.
I think.
basically, Madison sabotaged our podcast,
Yep.
right?
Sorry.
We can all agree.
I'm never
sure.
invited again.
For sure. What are we going to do?
What's up next, Madison? What do we do next? After headlines, what happens?
Is it Kelly's rant?
No, it's sponsor of the week.
Sponsor of the week.
Hey, you guys need to start-
Everybody's
You need a beat
favorite
for that.
segment.
Okay, Kelly, I'm going to get it ready, but you said to wait.
Till I
right?
poke it. I want to take you guys back to a simpler time.
Oh.
Please.
Okay. When Grandma's apple pie won the blue ribbon at the Jefferson County Fair. I'm going to have to drink through this one. All right. When American flags and 4th of July parades happened every summer. When kids come home when the streetlights came on. Those were good days, Brady.
They were good days.
In my childhood, you would stay home from school, watch The Price is Right, and eat chicken noodle soup. Well, those Norman Rockwell days of yesteryear are long gone. The folks at Blue Q have taken the college student staple instant ramen soup and made it available for everyone. No longer is ramen noodles just for the pastor's daughter,
Aww.
Mormon girls at BYU, or girls who can't get laid. I introduce you to Soup for Sluts.
Super sluts.
That's right. Everyone can now have ramen noodles thanks to the food innovators at Blue Q. Have an OnlyFans? Okay. Had the football team pull a train on you your senior year? Absolutely. Working out your daddy issues your freshman year at community college? Congrats.
Oh my
Soup for
gosh.
Sluts is now available for you to enjoy. Blue Q also has all your favorite ramen soup flavors. You want to scroll down? Wasted and Broke.
Yes.
Din Din Fuck Chow. And Hello Lazy.
Din fuck chow. Anything else?
Don't forget our motto.
Tummy.
What's the motto?
What's the motto, Callie Craft?
Gobble our ramen. 0% organic, but 100% STD free.
Nice.
Nice. Thank
much?
you.
Nice.
How
Thank
much
you
is-
guys.
This
much
is
is-
real stuff you can buy.
How much soup for sluts?
It's like $2.
Soup for sluts.
Yeah. Super fly.
If it's hip, it's here.
Do you like that, Brady?
Can we buy soup for sluts?
I like your
can.
speech. I like your speech.
I'm getting
pretty
it.
good.
I'm gonna get like a virus. The folks at Blue Q.
$2.60. You can buy soup for sluts.
It's kind of expensive if you're talking in the ramen world. For
Ramen,
like
yeah, you can buy,
$2.06, I can get like
100.
I think like an 18 pack.
probably.
No.
But can you get
No,
Din Din
wait.
Fuck Chow?
I like
It
Din Din
costs
fuck chow.
no. So it costs $2.99 each for each 3-ounce 85-gram package. So admittedly, a bit more than the 39 cents. So you're spending $2.60 more.
A bit more.
A bit more.
A bit more.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's a lot more.
Thank you, Blue Q Foods, from the innovators at Blue Q Foods.
Thank you, Blue Q.
Thanks, Blue
Thanks,
Q.
guys.
Madison, what's your favorite flavor of slut soup?
I like Wasted and Broke.
Wasted and Broke.
That's really speaking to me.
I'm more of a Din Din fuck chow kind of guy.
Yummy in your tummy.
What does it come with? The little fishy boy?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Is
It's
that a
shrimp.
fish or a shrimp?
It's a
Yeah,
shrimp
that's
flavor.
what it looks like a shrimp.
Looks like a shrimp.
Hello,
Wait, what is that?
lazy.
Easy. What does it say? Wait, no. On the Hello Lazy. Easy. And it just says
Almost
easy.
cooks itself. That's what it says on it.
That's awesome.
Brady,
There
which
we
one's
go.
your favorite? You're the college student here.
Hello, lazy.
Hello,
Nice.
Lazy.
Because sometimes you can just get lazy and just
Say hello.
Sometimes I mix.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll cook two at once.
I make wasted and lazy.
That's right.
Din Din Chow and soup.
Hello, broke.
Din Din Chow. All right. That's it, Kelly. That's the
That's
sponsor.
it.
All
Thank
right,
you,
guys.
Blue Q Foods.
Thanks, Blue 2 Foods. Is it
Blue
Blue
Q.
Blue
Blue
Q.
Q.
Carter, these are our sponsors.
I
You
know
need to
they
be on
pay
top.
for all the nice
They
equipment
gave
we
me
have.
3 packages of Din Din Fuck Chow just to talk about them.
How can I take in my money? Well, we'll send you some noodles, I guess. I don't know.
Send you a shirt.
It's
Send-
it.
That'd be a
It's
cool
here.
shirt.
If it's
actually.
hip, it's here. Din Din Fuck Chow. That'd be
Wouldn't
a great
bad
one.
shirt.
I like my little story.
I like your
Took me
story.
back to a
Kelly
little-
does a good.
I liked your story.
Wait,
that was
that
really good.
you said that was tamed down for me?
Oh yeah, that's tamed down for you.
That was pretty
Next
tamed.
week. Next week's going to be off the hook.
We're going hard.
We're going hard next week.
Off the
Can't wait.
chain.
Off the chizzy chain.
Wait, Saturday is Christmas. Correct?
Saturday is Christmas.
So we're going to have to do it. I don't know what day we're doing. the
Santa
podcast this week.
Claus
Is
is
coming to
to
town. Dang. Okay, where am I? What is my frame? Sorry, I'm gonna.
We're either on.
Okay, I'm gonna do my Wild Wild Web.
Hell, I once
You guys
killed
is
a
pretty
man
good.
for asking me if I'd ever killed anyone.
Now, your boy's best keep riding, you hear?
Yeah, just keep. That's right. You hear? It's got Yellowstone vibes. You watch Yellowstone? Should.
I watch Peaky Blinders.
Okay, guys, I'm glad Madison's not here for this one because I've got 2 subreddits we're gonna go through. The first one is called "Hold My Feeding Tube."
Oh my god.
It's people like literally getting just.
Oh my gosh.
So anybody who's not a fan of watching like kind of some crazy stuff online, I recommend you
I'm all about
stop watching and start listening. So this one is hold my feeding tube after my bicycle fork breaks at 172
72
kilometers per hour, which is like 60 miles an hour. He's going to get... Close your eyes if you don't want to see some crazy stuff. Oh, okay. I'm just going to... Oh, okay. We're going to keep going. This one,
Oh no!
hold
no,
my
no,
feeding tube after I try jumping into the roof. of
That
the-
dude's dead. That
No,
dude's
he's
dead.
not dead.
No, play that again. You have to play that again.
I'm playing one and moving on.
Oh no!
Okay, we can play again.
Yeah, come on.
That dude's dead.
No,
Why-
he's not
he
dead.
missed
He just
time
got
that jump.
Dude, he slammed.
Oh,
he jumped right
he
onto the
died.
gutters.
No, he died. He died. No, watching that. Oh,
No.
Oh my
Trust
gosh.
me, they'll tell you if they die, and we won't watch those ones.
Hashtag Cancun.
Hold my feeding tube while I try to stick this landing. These are freaking crazy, dude. He's fuck. Oh my gosh, dude.
At least put a helmet on,
I
dude.
know.
Yeah, but that's not gangster.
All right, hold my feeding tube after I push it to the limit. People are crazy, dude. That's the thing. It's just watching these videos, you're like, these people live among us. I've never seen anything this wild in my whole entire life. Yet there is just endless videos of this crazy stuff happening.
So this stuff right here is literally my Instagram.
Really?
Basically everything.
This is
I
another
see
mountain biking one. This one's easy to watch.
Oh, I've seen this.
Good night.
How does that happen?
Dude, how do you just fall off your staircase?
I don't know.
How do you just fall off your staircase?
He lost his cigarette too. His cigarette's on the ground.
So I'm gonna pass this.
Somebody's phone going off?
It's you. I'm gonna answer.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Don't answer.
No, yeah, I just canceled it. Cool. I just canceled it.
Who's a drug dealer?
Not mine.
So this one, hold my feeding tube after I ride a bike. This guy's. I don't
We'll
know.
go back.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Nobody's like really.
What do you think's gonna happen? Jeep. Oh, that boom.
Oh shit!
He went all in.
Like nobody seems to like rushing out there.
I know it's freaking crazy, dude. I'm telling you, the amount of videos we're not gonna watch the not safe for work one.
Why not?
This one's
Well,
pretty
that's
crazy.
the one I want to
Yeah,
watch.
that's the
I
one
know.
I want to watch.
Cocky man tries drop kick and.
Is he still calling?
Yeah, the same person just called you.
Jeez. Oh.
Dang, dude, you're getting fake.
Are they still doing
Yeah,
it?
I just ended it and they called you again. Do you want me to pause?
Let's find out who it is.
Pause it.
Okay, hold on. If they call you again, I'll pause it.
Hey, no, let's pause it and then we will watch the not safe for work.
Okay, we took a break. We just wanted to watch that video.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that bad. Okay, hold my feeding tube after I roll down a hill. Jesus Christ.
Who?
There's a dude in there.
Oh
Not anymore. He's not. He's not in there anymore.
Isn't this crazy?
That's awesome. This is my page. This is awesome.
Hold my feeding tube after I wipe out twice while surfing the Nazar.
That's the in Spain,
This is
I believe. It's the biggest waves in the world.
It's not loading,
Spain, I
so we're
believe.
not going to watch it. Hold my feeding tube after I attempt New York City street
Oh, go up,
boxing.
go up.
How's it going?
Yep.
These are like 80-foot waves.
Oh my gosh, he got slammed. And then you better hold your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it say wiped out twice? Should we watch the video?
Because
again?
no, because it did it and then the other way. Like the
Oh, is this
aftermath.
other wave is going to come and that guy better get out of there.
Yeah, he's out.
Can you imagine like not finding him and just
They
like
found
a
him right
jet
there.
ski? Oh,
Oh,
that's so
He's
close.
about to get popped again, I bet. Get out of there, get out of there. Go.
oh my.
Oh, they're both fucked now.
Oh my gosh.
They will never see that jet ski again.
That's crazy.
Bye.
That's crazy. All right, couple more.
Yeah, might as well.
Damn, he's asleep.
This is damn.
Dude,
He's sleep.
Literally, my whole Instagram is just boxing.
Oh, his legs like went.
I like how the dude just walks away.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens in a street fight. You don't want to wait till the cops show up. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
Did you see a leg of-
that was a nice
That was a good
right
hook.
jab.
That was a hook.
That was a nice jab.
Hold my feeding tube after I attempt to air up my tire. He's gonna.
Oh,
this
he's
thing's
gonna do it too
like
much.
blow
He's
up.
gonna blow. Oh, I mean, look at that. Look how much damage it did to the car.
That's crazy, dude.
Just because the teacher.
Oh, these are
isn't here.
crazy. Dang!
Good night.
With the mask on.
At least they're wearing masks.
Dude, he knocked that kid
Then he
out with the
sits
mask
right
on.
back down like nothing happened.
I would too. Good for him. Especially
Oh
because
my
he knows kids got it on
gosh.
video. The squad
Well,
helped
also,
him
you
get-
never hit a man when he's down. It's a rule.
He's going to jump on to somebody?
Why are they trying to catch?
Oh, he's
him?
going to try to jump to this one? Oh! Teeth to
Teeth
bar.
gone.
Teeth
Teeth
to
gone.
bar. That's the worst. I'm
At
fine
this
with the
moment, he knew he fucked up.
I'm fine with the ones where the guy like the barrel down the hill and he like flings and you're like, ooh, obviously it's bad, but
But like that.
teeth to bar
Oh.
and then he keeps falling is so bad.
When I was younger, I jumped off the swimming pool and I bit.
Oh, my
dad in
feeding
the
tube
head.
after I knock my opponent out at the same. Oh, they're both gonna get.
You couldn't script that better. Red versus blue.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna bring up the subreddit of humans being bros, but for Madison because I didn't want to like show a bunch of bad stuff and then I want to show some good stuff. But since she's not here, we can move on.
Yay!
Kelly.
Let's go to my wild
I guess I have to go
web.
to your-
My first one's not that wild.
Okay.
Brady, do you know who Time Magazine's Person of the Year is?
Elon Musk, my boy.
Elon Musk. Did you see his Twitter battle this week?
I did with Karen, with
Senator Karen. Did you see this?
Senator Karen.
Yeah.
He calls her Senator Karen.
Oh, gotcha. Elizabeth Warren.
So if you just scroll down.
Okay.
Damn it. Hey, Ben Shapiro.
Oh, Jordan Peterson.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
How did you know that was Jordan Peterson? It was the back of his head.
Said Jordan Peterson.
I know. Just kidding.
It said Peterson.
Okay, so if you scroll up a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Did you see this, Carter? The
No, I
Twitter
did
battle
not see
between
this.
them?
I did not.
What?
So there's somewhere in there.
In response to Senator Elizabeth Warren's accusation of freeloading Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk argued he will pay more
Here's her
taxes
first
than any
tweet.
American in history this year.
Wait, her first tweet is, let's change, scroll down.
Go.
Yeah, I see it. I see it right here. Here's the tweet, right? This is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that it's Shit, where's my fucking mouse? Sorry, guys.
Anyways, Elizabeth Warren
show it,
tweets
it's showing
out,
good.
let's change the rigged tax code so the person of the year will actually pay taxes and stop freeloading off everyone else. He shoots back and he says, and if you open your eyes for 2 seconds, you would realize that I pay more taxes than any American in history.
That's
this year."
crazy.
And you just keep scrolling down. Though they went back and forth.
So he replied.
Yeah. You remind me of a time when I was a kid and my friend's angry mom would just randomly yell at everybody for no reason. Please don't call me the manager. Oh, please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen. Shut her the fuck up.
I think the reason why he's so likable is because he's down, like, he likes memes.
when
He's
you got
literally
fuck
the
you
meme
money, you
god.
can do things like that.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan says, what's the purpose of having fuck you money if you can't,
Can't say fuck you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think he did though. What's up with his taxes? I thought that he wasn't paying.
So he doesn't take a salary.
So he does
if
the
you
same
read-
thing about
he
the stock
does
options?
None of his companies does he take a salary.
Okay, but he's also making a lot of money.
he's-
off of his stock.
Stocks.
that he's does not have access to. Just because you have stock doesn't mean you have access to
Not that he
it.
doesn't have access to it, that
But
he's not
cashing
liquidating,
in. He's
right?
not liquidating. So I saw a funny thing the next day. CNN did this thing on them, and they brought in this economist saying, well, actually, he doesn't pay taxes because blah, 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 and all this stuff. And then the very next day, CNN was talking about how he's going to pay $8 billion in taxes.
That's not enough.
Not even including
$8 billion.
Is that including his companies though. Because
So
that-
so what happened was he went out and he put on Twitter, he took a poll. Should I
Yeah, I saw
exercise
that, yeah.
10% of my options?
15%.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so I'm going to sell 15% of my stock.
yeah,
right.
that's okay.
And it was
yes.
worth like $8 billion or something like that.
But he was going to do that because I think the regulation was already coming down that he was going to have to pay 15% of his net worth because he makes his money by having banks and financial institutions loan him money for projects and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he has billions of dollars, they say, okay, well, Elon Musk is good for it. We'll loan him this money. We'll make a profit off of it. And so he had to pay off some unpaid contracts that he had signed with financial institutions. So I read that whether or not that poll was going to be yes or no, should he pay 15% of
He would had to.
He was going to anyway, so he turned it into Elon Musk is an amazing PR person.
I love him.
Yeah.
People hate him, but you know what?
Who hates Elon Musk?
I don't know.
I know a
Besides,
lot, dude. There's a
Elizabeth
huge
Warren.
growing people of lefty
hate
people
capitalism.
because they hate rich billionaires. I get it that you don't like that he finagles the tax system and he does all this stuff with stocks and he's worth a lot of money, but he doesn't pay taxes and he does this and that and that. He's building spaceships for the first time in human history in a private corporation, and it's working. Yeah. He's building electric cars for the first time in human history, and it's working.
Well, he's
like,
going
do
to
you
pay
want
taxes,
that or not?
Carter. He's paying $8 billion.
I know,
up.
but I'm saying for the people that hate Elon Musk, okay, would you rather him do all of these funny money stuff with the taxes or whatever, and you would have no Tesla, and you would have no SpaceX, and you would have no crazy boring project, and you'd have no flamethrower? Like, do you want someone in this world to have the ability to create radical new ideas like Elon Musk, or do you want him to pay his taxes?
I want both.
He's going to pay his taxes.
And he's going to pay. He's not trying to get out of his taxes.
The big, narc on, Elon Musk is the worst and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, well then.
Because generation millennials do not understand how things work. He may be worth $200 million.
Right.
Does he have any of that? Does he have
money
$200 million or $200 billion in his bank account? No. No.
No way.
It's all just
Well, and on top of
funny
that,
money
it's like, okay,
in stocks.
if he's worth $200 billion in assets, in stocks, in warehouses, in rocket ships, in land and stuff, should he pay the taxes on that $200 billion? And then next year, when he's still worth $200 billion, does he have to pay taxes on that $200 billion again? No, it didn't move. It didn't change.
Get rid of the IRS.
It didn't start over. Welcome back, Madison.
Madison's
Ash,
back.
hurry up. Get over here, girl.
All right, this is an oldie and a goodie, but I'm sure you guys have seen it. Have you seen this?
Hold on, Kelly. I'm going to.
Probably.
You want window? Is this TikTok?
Yeah,
Is this TikTok? What is that?
of course it is. This is an oldie but a goodie. If you haven't seen it, if you have seen it, just
I don't know if I've seen it.
Madison's probably not seen
Wait, can
this.
you guys catch me up on what I missed?
We watched a bunch of people getting hurt really, really badly, and we did that while you were gone.
We did
Okay.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And then we just talked about how Elon Musk is calling out Senator Elizabeth Warren, calling her a Karen because she's getting on him for he was the man of the year. But yet there's this whole controversy that he did, and he's not paying his fair share in taxes.
But he is.
I wonder how much Elizabeth Warren is paying in taxes.
She looks like a Karen too.
She's the only other person. Her and AOC are the ones who are like, you can't be trading stock options. I'm like, let's see how much stock that Elizabeth Warren's husband has.
So this is an oldie but a goodie. If you've seen it, just let us get through it.
I think we watched this on the podcast.
I don't think we have. Have we?
I think we have.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh.
My friends are here. And
We watched this like 2 episodes ago.
Sure, they're not little kids anymore, but they still want a snack that's fun. That's why they're not getting regular old chicken fingers.
No way.
They're getting
Finger blasted!
Introducing Finger Blasters. Blast your fingers into our unique
You ever had
sauce
finger blasters?
containers filled with honey,
My
shaggy
dad's on
barbecue,
here.
or salt and vinegar.
Finger blasting is the best.
Finger blasting is the perfect thing to hold them over until they're ready to move on to something more serious, like dinner.
Try one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it, work up to 3.
No, two's good. For now.
I'll take what I can get.
For now.
Finger blasting is fun with
You
friends.
seen this?
But if my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Nice!
That'll be a boom.
Step bro.
Surprise the crew by dipping into 2 sauces at once.
Whoa. That's a shocker.
Let's be real.
That's
They're
a shocker.
teens. They're gonna be snacking. I feel safe knowing it's under my roof rather than behind some movie theater or in the woods. So get a general sense of what your kids are putting in their bodies and help them
Get finger blasted!
Finger blasters, guys. Amy Schumer, thoughts?
I love her.
I'm a-
I know most men hate her, but
So-
I
I
think
hate her.
she's so
I hate her.
funny.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Last night I was trying to go to bed. I probably stayed up to 3 a.m. Could not sleep.
You finger blasted yourself
No,
to Amy
and
Schumer.
I watched this woman comedian talking about how
That's
she's
an
30.
oxymoron.
She's talking about 30. She's like 30 years old, right? Mm-hmm. And she's trying to date like 23-year-old guys. Like,
Right.
And he's
Sure.
like, well, I can't bring my toys with us with our kid also. And it's like,
So what, like,
stop.
there are really funny female comedians, but like Amy Schumer's whole entire platform is like, I have a vagina, I'm going to make vagina jokes, which then doesn't appeal to me.
I don't
don't
know.
find
You
I
think
don't
she's
know.
funny? You think she's funny?
I think she's funny, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a girl, too.
Nice. So you know what she's talking about?
No, she's just, like, relatable,
Don't
I
find her
guess.
funny at all.
Yeah, no way.
She's also Chuck Schumer's cousin, something like that.
That's what I thought.
In real life.
As I was saying Amy Schumer, I was like, Chuck Schumer stuff?
Yeah,
Strange.
they're related.
So I don't find her super funny.
Me
but
either.
Me neither.
that's just because all I've ever seen from her is like the uber provocative, like female, like talk about sex jokes. I don't like it when a guy talks about it.
Yeah.
If there's a guy comedian all he's talking about is banging some chick or his dick and this and stuff, I don't think that's funny.
It's not.
I don't think it's funny.
No.
Nice.
Nice.
Kelly, what you got? One more, right?
This one's gonna be a little controversial, but funny nonetheless.
Is this racist?
It could be. Is this racist?
Madison, Kelly does this bit where he shows us
I've heard.
he shows us videos and he asks us a simple question. Is this racist?
And it usually is.
Is this a TikTok?
We've
Yes, it
gotten
is.
some that weren't racist.
Hold on, let me just.
Last week we did. Is this homophobic? Is this
Oh my
racist?
God.
And is this
Yeah.
misogynistic?
We did do that, did we? Ready?
I don't think you guys are the good judges of that.
So
This is funny.
Is it misogynistic? We did just shoot down Amy Schumer for having a female comedy.
Mostly because she's a woman, but go ahead.
Exactly. Says the father of 2 daughters.
Yeah. Kelly's the most misogynistic dad of 2 I've ever met.
I am not.
His viewpoints on women are atrocious. Let's
are
watch
not.
this video. It says, Oha.
You don't know what it means. It's in Spanish, but just play it.
You don't know what it means.
Watch.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
We just told you twice. Really funny.
Okay, it's not racist because
he made it. He's the one making the content, so it's
that's
funny,
hilarious.
Right? I thought you were going to show us just this video. Can you hear all right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it? You guys are good? Okay, sorry messing with that. But I've seen this video of the guy with the chains before, and I was like, oh, he's going to show me something stupid I've already seen. That was funny.
That was funny.
That's funny. You don't got to tell me twice.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
That is pretty funny.
Booyah!
Good one, Kelly.
Moving straight on to FYP, Kelly.
My second favorite episode.
This is Kelly's extension of Wild Wild Web. Okay, so how do you want to do this? So I've got Santa.
Just do them in order.
Twins. Okay.
They're all separate. First one's for Christmas spirit, because I'm in the Christmas spirit this year.
You better watch out.
Why are you in the Christmas spirit this year?
I don't know. Some years I'm not.
Because the Omnicrom's out.
Is it?
We're in a pandemic, Madison.
Omnicron.
I would say my Christmas spirit is better because of CJ.
Oh,
hold on, guys. Hold on.
Cypress
Christmas
Hill.
is all for the children.
Well, this is my first Christmas. I had to buy gifts for my son.
Yeah, you don't get as
Oh,
many.
this is an interesting.
Dang it!
Of course, the TikTok you're gonna.
Well, actually, technically, you do. You do get presents when
Sorry,
CJ
Kai, I
gets
didn't know that
presents
this
because
TikTok
basically
was
you're buying.
You don't know what?
You would buy them for him.
No, we're good. We're good. I just
with the
wanted-
money that he gave you.
The format isn't like that long iPhone format, so it didn't fit in the frame we had.
Here we go.
Let me just make sure that this sounds.
This is
up.
Christmas spirit.
Okay, Santa.
It's a little girl and Santa.
Gay Santa. I'm calling gay Santa.
Oh my gosh.
Santa.
No witnesses?
Santa goes hard.
No witnesses.
He just snaps off that cookie.
I've seen that. That's
All right.
funny.
Oh, you've seen it, Brady?
Oh,
So,
well, look
yeah,
at me.
exactly.
Look at me. I'm Brady. I've seen
in.
this.
I'm in.
What's up, baby?
Oh, never mind. No.
This is a funny one. Brady will actually, you will laugh at this one, Brady.
Okay.
It's going to be really awkward if you
And if I don't, what's gonna happen? Will you cry?
He's
gonna
gonna
die
shoot you just like
slowly.
Santa just
You're
shot
gonna
that
get-
little girl.
You're going to get the Omnicron,
The Omnicron.
which means basically nothing's going to happen to you.
Oh, that's a
Thank
hot
you.
sports opinion. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Wait, you don't even really got to play it. You just got to read it, Carter.
Oh.
Think your life is tough? These guys are Siamese twins, and only one is gay, but they share the same ass.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Dad, what side of TikTok
He's
are you
gonna
on?
watch
This is nothing. This is nothing that he
yeah,
sends us,
no.
Madison. I'm telling you, this is like mild. He showed us gay grandpas last week, and it was like,
oh yeah, dancing in the Santa's costumes.
They're dancing.
The
Can we
old
watch it,
gays.
though? Is there anything to watch?
No,
No,
you did
it's just
it.
probably a
Just
song
hit-
behind it.
So hold on. Can we just put into perspective what we're doing right now? We are looking on TikTok, reading a tweet.
well, yeah, they do that. There's a lot of things that do
Yeah.
that now.
Okay, that's strange.
Brady laughed. Thank you.
No, it was funny.
That's
It was
funny.
funny.
Get
It was
Omnicron.
It was funny. It was funny. I'll give you that. It is funny.
Oh my gosh. All right, sorry. I'm doing both the boards and. How does Chance do this? This is
I don't
so
know.
much work.
Good job,
Are you
Chance.
missing-
Shout
we
out
missing
So
Chance.
much
Chance?
shit.
Shout out Chance.
I hope
Sorry,
you guys
When you
everybody.
have this many links and videos and stuff,
We're running the
you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta fall apart at some point. No, we're fine. I'm doing a good job.
black people. Say one nice thing about white people.
Hold on, Kelly.
This
That's
is
a
funny.
first.
Is this racist? Question mark.
No, it's a black guy, so you'll be okay. It's a black
Oh,
guy
true.
saying nice thing about white people.
Oh, cool.
So it's
Ready?
not racist.
So black people say one nice thing about white people.
Black people say one nice thing about white people.
Oh, that's easy. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me here, motherfucker. I don't want to run from lions. I know I'm running from cops, but shit. Woo.
Black
Is that racist?
I'm
gonna say yes.
No,
I'm gonna
because
say that's a little.
How can it be right? Only-
because last time we had the argument of because a black guy made it, and a black guy made this also.
Hey,
Right,
he just
right.
doesn't want to run from lions.
I just don't want to run from
All right.
lines.
Carter, this one's
show
going to
us.
make you laugh.
Oh no.
See, I'm all about you.
You're all about me. Hold
I'm
on.
about helping everybody out.
When are you gonna help me out?
This one's called.
I've helped you out for 25 years. What are you talking about? I helped you out today at trade days.
Oh yeah, my head was cold. That's why I got this hat.
Yeah, her head was cold. Daddy had to buy her a hat.
Will you buy me a hat? Dad, will you buy me a hat? Yeah, will you buy me a hat?
Okay.
Can I get this one?
Look at all the gifts. It's Christmas.
Oh, hold on. The format. I just got to switch up the format.
Where's Chance at?
No, it's already taken care of. Look at all the gifts. It's Christmas.
Okay.
C'est Noël, c'est comme ça. Voilà.
Oh my gosh, I've seen this.
Attends, voir. Ah oui, c'est possible, je te l'ai donné. Non, mais c'est Minecraft qu'il voulait.
He asked for Minecraft.
Minecraft, not Minecraft.
C'est un jeu vidéo, Minecraft. C'est pour les gamins.
What a bug.
C'est comme ça.
That's funny.
And they're clearly like German or something. Not speaking English. No way.
Grandpa pulled that out of his personal library. Let's just.
He's like, wow, I didn't even have to spend any money.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like I read this when I was just a wee lad like you.
all in German, of course.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna try. I was gonna try, but then I was like,
Madison went with the accent and she
was
hits-
Scottish,
Yeah, somewhere in Scotland.
wait, Carter? Are you Irish?
No.
He's Hungarian.
Are you racist?
Are you Irish?
I think you're racist.
I wish you would shut up.
You know what I told Carter the other night? I told Carter the other night the perfect job for him would be
Leprechaun.
the leprechaun at Notre Dame Stadium.
Oh my god, you guys are so
No,
original.
you got nowhere to talk. You've got nowhere to talk.
Would that be-
Madison will
does he
see-
look like the dude? You look exactly like the guy who plays the leprechaun.
Madison
And then
racially profiles
go
me
like this.
everywhere we go.
Go like this for me.
Hey, you're Catholic.
Madison racially profiles me all the time. Anytime there's a ginger
It's awesome.
walking around. No, it's not. He could if a ginger is male, assumed, and alive. Madison's like, that looks just like you. He can be like 400 pounds. She'd be like, that guy kind of looks like you.
I can see it in the face.
How about the Giant's Bane or whatever on Game of Thrones?
Giant's Bane, I feel like I look like him for sure. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, ugh. What does he say? What is he? He's so funny when he's talking about like Brienne and yeah.
It's
Game
like
of Thrones.
Chance
Game of Thrones
hates
reference.
Brianna Tarth.
Oh man, I don't have a chance here to tell me my beanies. You guys, if my hair is poking out the front of my beanie like
I'm gonna
that,
be honest with you. I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt your
you guys,
flow.
if my
You were going
hair
off.
is poking out the front of my beanie,
You were going off though.
tell me.
Did I just mess up my eye?
Oh my gosh, you did.
Really?
Look into the camera and
No.
look into the camera. That camera's off.
Got
That's
him.
why you're in my
Got
frame.
him.
Oh,
Got
wow.
him. Got him.
Try me, bitch.
Tram, my beach.
I think that's the first soundboard drop. No, second one.
I do a
Wait,
few.
can I press one?
So Madison, this is what they're called. Yeah, go ahead. You can press whatever you want.
Ooh, Illuminati.
Conspiracy theory.
That's when we drop some
Russia's going to be
conspiracy.
taking over
Russia's
Ukraine in 2
putting
days.
nuclear bombs on the eastern Ukraine front.
Two. I watched last episode.
Shiny.
Do you know every fourth word in Genesis, the first letter, if you put them all together, it spells Yahweh. Go ahead and run the boards, Madison. You can press all the buttons you want. There you go.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you got
Wait, what's this
Small potatoes.
one? That's my favorite one.
Everyone loves that one.
Try me,
We never
bitch.
use it. We never use that one. Okay,
That's the intro
We don't
music.
need that one.
What are you doing, step bro?
That's an actual recording of
Madison
Madison.
like that kid on Christmas morning right now.
I don't have a stepbrother.
Now you do.
Doing step.
Kinda you do. You did at one time.
Where we going next?
No.
No, not really.
I don't
I
know.
think you know.
Let's do the. So you guys, being in the Christmas spirit, like Kelly said,
You know what? Wait, yeah.
I'm gonna pull something up real quick.
Hi, my name is Madison. Welcome to my
Hi, welcome. You have to speak louder, Booger.
Welcome to my ASMR podcast.
Can you imagine having a lisp doing it?
I just told Madison to speak louder as she's whisper louder.
Well, in the ASMR, you have to whisper.
I'm whispering in the
Hello, all you beautiful people, and thank you for joining us today.
Actually, you guys, I want to show the top Christmas. I want to talk about the top Christmas gifts over the years. Do you guys want to see it, or should I pull it up?
I would like
I'm
to
gonna
see
see
it
it.
because I will
Okay.
be the judge of this.
Okay.
I'll tell you how many
Well,
I had.
and it starts from 1970 to 2018. Okay, so I thought Kelly will probably run from the beginning Maybe in like during like 75, 76, Kelly will be able to start like identifying.
I had a Nerf ball.
Okay, so 1970 is Nerf ball, Cindy, Apollo Moon Rocket, Risk board game, and Talking Viewmaster.
Dude, look at 1973, the Evel Knievel stunt cycle. That is the greatest toy ever.
Walkie-talkie sets?
What did it do?
So you had a little thing. Evel Knievel was on a motorcycle.
Like a little action figure?
And then you'd put him on his motorcycle, and you'd like stick him to this little thing, and you'd...
Can you put your hands up higher so we can see on the camera?
And you would like wind him up, and he'd go on his motorcycle, and he'd make jumps.
Oh, wow.
You could like make jumps and everything. I saw a guy making a TikTok about it the other day.
Wait, did you actually have one?
Oh, yeah. Everybody had one.
Oh, yeah.
And you could make them so he like hang off just
False.
the handlebars.
You weren't even alive then.
When they would go off.
You weren't even alive in 1970.
1973.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Carter.
Whoa. My bad.
Small potato.
This one.
Try me, bitch.
Sorry.
So 75. I remember seeing Pet Rocks.
Pet Rock. I know Pet Rock. I know Pong. Othello.
We have Othello.
Portable cassette
Dude,
player.
Hungry Hippo. Speak and Spell. Simon Says.
Hold on. Say the year so we can follow you.
1978. I had every one of those.
Okay, so 1978, Kelly was...
I had every one of those.
6.
You were 6 years old.
I had every one of those.
Hungry Hippos, Speak and Spell, Simon Says. What was Simon Says? Like a punch?
No,
with
it's
the little
it's
LEDs?
round. It has like 5 colors on it.
Right.
It goes doo-doo-doo. And you would like, the computer would do the colors in a random pattern, and you had to hit them back through them in the same.
That's a well-known fact. And if you pressed all the colors in the right order, the portal would open up to the Illuminati, and then you would know.
I really like cutting you off.
I really don't like you cutting me off. I'm
Madison,
flowing.
Chance. Which one we got?
Madison, stop messing with your headphones. I'm going to fire you.
No, they keep unplugging.
Whoa. If I had...
Ew, it's cold.
Sorry, that was obnoxious.
1984, we had Optimus Prime, Pound Puppies.
Sorry, just a big gust of wind.
Van, R2-D2 Toy Box, and Tonka.
Okay, so 1982, Kelly is 10 years old. Stompers, truck,
dude,
G.I. Joe's.
Stompers were the biggest thing around.
What is that?
So they were little trucks that you put a battery in, and they just drive. We used to have races with them. And they had
They just had one thing. It was like battery in, go.
Yeah, and you would you could modify them and do whatever. They were little. Actually, my buddy Dan, when we were 25, we bought each other Stompers for our birthdays. Stompers were the best. G.I. Joe figures. I don't think I ever had G.I. Joe. Glowworm.
Commodore 64.
My brother had a Commodore 64.
Your brother was 10 years older than you, though?
He would have been 12 in 82.
Oh, okay, so
13.
Not that many years.
I didn't have any Care Bears. I remember Cabbage Patch dolls. I didn't have one.
I see the Optimus Prime Pound Puppies. If you read without the comma, it's great. Optimus Prime Pound Puppies. A-Team Van.
In a van.
If you just read it, they're all great titles.
Yeah, for real. With R2-D2's Toy Box.
Here, baby.
So we're getting out of the age I'm becoming a teenager, so I'm not going to have most of this stuff.
Yeah,
I'll recognize it.
So that's what I was thinking is once we got around to the mid 80s and stuff.
Go to
No.
90.
Hold on, let's just look real quick. So laser tag, you don't know any of this stuff I
know what all was. Yeah. I recognize the things.
You guys, here we go. 1996, Tickle Me Elmo.
Yes.
No, let's go to
Buzz Lightyear.
1998, Furby. Got it.
Bop
It. Nintendo Game Boy Color, Pro-Yo, and
I don't know what
laser.
Pro-Yo
I don't know
is.
that. 1999, Pokemon Red and Blue.
Who wants to be
My brother was always blue, and I had to be red because I had red hair, and I thought that was so racist growing up. No joke. My whole life, I had to be fire everything, and my brother got to be water everything.
Robotic dog.
So 2000, you've got Texka, robotic dog. Oh, that's the little...
Yeah. Yeah. Nokia.
You got a Nokia 3310. That's for that older crowd.
Bob the Builder.
Lego Bionicle for sure. Metal Gear Solid 2.
So we were in where I was getting it all.
Right.
Now we're at the age where, hey, I bought that.
Yeah.
I bought that.
Brady, you were born when?
2003.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So
gosh,
here we go.
that's
Now we're
weird.
jumping into Brady's.
Oh, wait,
age.
no, you missed iPod in 2001. iPod Classic.
That's funny.
Oh, trust me. I didn't get an iPod till 2010. I was
PlayStation.
Really?
Bratz dolls, Rapunzel.
2008.
Dude, Bratz
Yu-Gi-Oh!
dolls.
I'm going to look away from that.
Okay, here we go.
2008.
2008 High School Musical dance, Matt.
Yeah.
Who had the High School
all
Musical?
in this together.
And in third period of the High School Musical,
Troy Bolton used to get down with the teacher.
For those who don't know, Brady played Troy Bolton in high school.
That's a
Middle
conspiracy
school, high
theory.
school? The High School Musical.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Cuba Junior High, so junior high.
Junior high. You were the lead in the High School Musical.
You're-
Did you
Oh,
play the
High
black
School
kid?
Musical.
You played the black kid, right?
Corbin Blue.
Corbin? No, he
played
has a
Troy.
name in the. What's his name in the movie?
I don't know. I remember when that movie came out, and I was in the car with Kelly, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Corbin Blue," and he was like, "There's no way that's his name."
Why? What's so wrong about Corbin Blue?
Well, this
And I
is
was like-
before.
I'm gonna say that's a stage name.
Well, you know what Cordon Bleu is.
Like Cordon Bleu. So he was like, "No, that's not his name." And I'm like,
Corbin
yes,
Blue.
it is. That's literally his name. It's Corbin Blue. He's like, "No."
Did you guys hear, Brady? Did you hear about that girl who got murdered? Her name is Reese. What did they kill her with?
A spoon.
I think they killed her with a
spoon, right?
With her spoon. Yeah.
I think we were supposed to say knife.
Yeah.
Stop.
So,
We messed up.
We messed.
You're supposed to say with a knife. No, with a spoon. Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon. I got the joke.
I threw it up and tossed it right. They just didn't.
They didn't
catch
dunk
it.
it.
They didn't catch it. Didn't help me out with that.
Brady, what's it called when
Okay, we're-
Batman skips church?
Oh my god.
Christian Bale.
Small potatoes.
Small potatoes.
That's
Okay,
funny.
so Brady's born 2003. So Brady, are you remembering any of these Nintendo Wii? I got
Yes,
the
Wii
Nintendo
Sports.
Wii.
The Wii.
Guitar
My-
Hero, iPod
Guitar
Touch,
Hero.
WWE PlayStation, that's
PlayStation
my
3,
favorite.
Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, iPod Touch, Doctor
Go
Who.
Go Pet Hamsters.
Pet hamsters.
Do you remember Grandma
my
bought those
gosh.
for us?
Oh my gosh!
What
Go
happened
Go
with the
pet
pet-
hampers? Hamster hamper.
Pet
The
Hampers?
cleaning kit.
how long till you shoved it up your butt?
No,
No?
that I remember that like vividly.
Grandma
It was on the
bought
back.
us all
Go Pet
the
Hamsters.
hamsters.
Oh my gosh! Remember the tubes they would go into?
Remember we were playing with them like a year ago. I think it was during.
Once she presses
I know.
hers, it
She
presses
put her
mine.
finger over the top of it. I don't know what's going on with Madison's.
It's mine is the top.
Can you hear okay? I know. I'm trying to get just the bottom. Are you okay, Brady?
I'm good. I'm good now.
Madison,
Yes.
you're good?
Well, no.
God damn it. It's okay, guys. We need to work on some stronger chords here.
Yeah, these chords suck.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, this is a high quality production.
Yeah,
You
Go
can
Pet
keep figuring it out on
Hamsters.
your own.
That's throwback hard. What about Barbies? Like Justin Bieber Barbie? I played with that.
Monopoly.
I did.
Battle
I bet you
Strikers.
did.
No, because
And I bet you undressed them too.
no, because I would play Justin Bieber and
Of course you would.
Haley would
You're
play
tired-
the other Barbies.
I mean, Justin Bieber was the natural next step for you after playing Troy Bolton.
Skylanders Giants, guys.
Oh
that was my
yes,
shit, dude.
Skylanders was
Furby.
hard.
I was waiting to see some UB Funky stuff in here. I don't know if you guys know UB
Xbox
Funky,
One?
but- Xbox One. See, okay, what's crazy to me is if you go to 1970s at the beginning of this list, they're like legitimate toys, like cool, legitimate toys. And once you get into the 2000s,
consoles.
Once you get into 2000, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3,
iPhone
Furby,
6 in
you know,
2014.
iPhone. Yeah, you get into 2015, it's like iPhone XR, PlayStation Cloud.
What?
Red Dead
Yeah.
my God.
Redemption 2.
Monopoly Fortnite edition.
2018, the most purchased thing is Red Dead Redemption 2,
That's a good game.
which is an M-rated video game where you can just rape people, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what though. Hey, shout out to fidget spinners.
Dude, I bought a fidget spinner in Florida at a dollar store, and I brought it to my office. I can't stop.
Dude,
I seriously can't stop spinning. I'm like sitting at my
amazing.
desk. I'm like,
it's amazing.
Morgan has the one
Fidget
where you-
cube.
little thing where you pop
popper.
the
Oh,
bubbles.
those are just
Oh my God.
That's
Oh my god. Why? What's wrong with those ones?
No, it's just like the new fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners are nice.
Hey,
I
would
don't
you
know,
rather have
ask
fidget
any-
spinners or water bottle flipping? Which one?
Water bottle
Neither.
flipping every day.
Because I remember I have a picture of it. It's like leaning like that and it landed, like stayed.
I find the hype around the water bottle flipping thing so funny. Like the little kids like lose their goddamn mind. Like
Physics.
you know, it's like they've literally done like 4,000 throws and they get it once. They're like, ah! It's all about the video, right? It's all about the land and then the explosion, like hype.
Hey, I used to do that with milk jugs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Go get one right now. Do it now. If you're so.
Here's an empty can.
No.
Will that
you
work?
need- no, you need a.
No.
It's called bottle flipping, not.
empty bottle.
I could flip this.
The best video though
You could
is
flip it, you wouldn't land it.
The
How
best.
do you know?
Land it.
Do it.
Ready for the...
Here we go.
Wait, if you land this...
Hold on, throw it on the ground. Land it. Where are you going to throw it?
I was gonna throw it right here.
Oh, here, hold on. Let's Go ahead, Madison.
Go.
Go ahead.
If
Just
you land
do
this... Yeah. You got to flip it like here. Let me see.
Not going to happen. All right. That's
Okay,
really
now it's
loud.
going
Really
everywhere.
loud on the audio, guys.
All right,
Sorry,
we're good.
friends.
All right. Whoa.
Oh, Kelly said we were done.
Shots fired.
Dad said we were done, so we're
Moving
done.
on.
We are moving on. No, I agree with Kelly. You guys
Sorry,
are
Dad.
absolutely destroying the integrity of the
You know, Carter and I have 13 podcasts in there.
Yeah, we're veterans here.
You have 2, you have 1.
I know what the people want, and Kelly knows what Kelly wants.
How many subscribers do you guys have?
Hey, why don't you...
Wow.
You were invited this podcast.
Wow.
Oh, I'm going to be in the podcast today. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a great time.
I never
That's
said
what you
that.
wouldn't stop all day.
It's okay.
All day this one. All day
okay.
this one.
That's what she said.
What time is the podcast? When are we doing the podcast? When can I get ready for the podcast? What should I say on the podcast? How should I look? Right? Remember that? All day today? That's how you were acting all day. You were acting. Why are you blushing? You're blushing so hard because
Carter,
you know.
are you citing your sources, or is this off of CNN?
My
This
sources.
is off of
I'm the first.
CNN.
I'm the first source right here.
Primary source.
Dad, can you have you heard me say anything about it today?
No comment.
I think
Either way,
Kelly's ready
I'm not
to move
taking.
on.
I'm not taking anybody's advice.
Madison, can you give us your best ASMR?
ASMR.
ASMR.
I
Your-
could do,
can you give us
I
your?
could do my best ASMR.
Can you give me your best ASMR 15 impression? What would you do? Can you describe what you're gonna do?
I mean, what?
So I'm gonna give you mine. It's the zipper.
Oh, the zipper. Well, I was just gonna make. Sorry.
Ready? For all of you listeners, this is for you. That's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong ASMR.
Sounds like Brady's Friday night.
I don't get it.
Like what? Oh, that's weird.
What?
Moving on.
Let's move. Can we please go? Let's just move on. I don't know what we're at right now.
All podcast long, all she's done. Hey guys.
I don't know what else to do with these mics. Except
She was loved by everybody.
Madison really likes the ASMR. I watch her watch ASMR all the time.
I don't know if I've actually ever watched an ASMR video.
Really? You guys want to watch one right now?
Actually, can we?
No, please no.
Okay.
I don't want to get
Holy
sick.
shit, Kelly.
What?
All right, Kelly's rant.
Kelly's rant.
Do you need me to pull these things up?
So first one's a YouTube video, just one at a time.
Yep. Okay.
I want you to watch the video without anything.
We can't say anything now.
I mean, you can
talk.
It's a swimming video. If you know what I'm talking about, just keep it to yourselves.
I don't.
All right.
Hold on, I'm moving.
Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
I feel like you guys know what he's talking about.
feel like
I don't know.
So
I don't know anything.
So the swimmer at the University of Penn this week just shattered records.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is just hit start. It's
Okay.
like a 4-minute video, 2
It's
minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
But so you see the lane they're in? Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, right here.
So
yeah,
just let it go and kind of go towards
Do we have
the
to play the
end.
sound?
This I don't know how long this record was going
that sound
for,
is crazy. That video is.
but
like,
they won this race by 38 seconds.
Okay, hold on. So I'm just gonna jump ahead.
So
This
you'll
is
see
them.
that person. They're done. They're done.
Oh,
they're sitting there.
Oh my
They already
goodness.
finished it.
They finished, and everybody else is still swimming.
Hold on. So let's watch them. Okay, so it's this lane right here.
Yeah.
It's this lane.
Yeah.
Here they come. You see it, Madison?
Yes.
Wow. So they're on like lap 9, and everyone else is on lap.
So
like
this
2.
Let me
person
guess.
just fucking crushed it.
Wow.
And can we guess why though?
Yes.
Because they're a really good athlete, Brady.
Yes.
Right?
They're very
They
athletic.
work
So
really hard.
okay, that's it. So
Okay,
you can
so
see
that's the
they're
video.
done.
Okay.
Okay, so they're done, and there's 38 seconds till the second place person comes
Do you want me
in.
to pull up the other link?
So pull up, and there's a
The
swimmer
share
named,
iCloud, right?
yeah, and pull it up. And this is the swimmer. His name's Will Thomas.
Okay.
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 Wait,
Will-
his name is Will Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the link. Will Thomas, Thomas dominated the 500 freestyle preliminaries and finals at the Zippy Invitational at the University of Akron. Thomas earned a winning time of 4 minutes, 34.6 seconds in the finals, breaking the Ivy League record, and also set new school records in the 1650-yard freestyle and the 200-yard freestyle.
Okay.
That's him, right? Okay.
Nice.
So pull up the next.
The
Next
dominated the 500-yard freestyle or the
Down.
iCloud?
The iCloud one.
Okay.
So that's Will Thomas, right?
Nice.
You know why he won?
Yes.
I'm gonna say because he's a good swimmer.
Yeah, I mean, he killed it.
I would say because he practiced and he worked hard.
Yeah, he looked pretty fit.
He did. Oh, come on.
Come on.
It's just suspense.
Madison, while we're waiting, just give some ASMR.
Small potatoes.
Oh.
You sound really like Donald Trump.
Because there's Will Smith, also known as Leah Thomas now. Transgender.
The whole thing's the one.
Oh.
So he swam 3 years as Will Thomas. Now he's swimming on the women's team as Leah Thomas.
Question. Did Leah, formerly known as Will, did Will ever swim for Penn State as a man?
Yes, 3 years.
Was that the video that we just
No,
watched?
that was
the him
as
swimming
him as a woman now.
Gotcha. So he probably couldn't cut it in the men's swimming.
So
he was probably
won-
getting wrecked in the men's swimming.
He broke the national record by 38 seconds.
Do you really think people are that committed to that shit to turn into a woman?
Obviously they are because they want to win.
They really
just did. Wait, see, what are you thinking?
I will never understand the male ego to try to be better women than women are.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I don't know. I don't
feel
know.
that.
So
no.
No,
I don't think he's trying to be a better woman.
Yes.
I just think.
No,
I
I'm
think he
talking-
thinks that he wants to be a woman.
I want to win the gold. I want the win.
But
Right.
maybe he doesn't even think about swimming at this point. Maybe he just wants to.
Obviously,
be
they're still
a
thinking
woman.
about swimming.
I still don't think
Okay,
it's
obviously.
fair though.
If
It's
you
not.
are a human being and you go from being a man and have trained competitively to swim and then be transition to be a woman, if you want to transition to be a woman, that's great.
but you still need to swim with the men.
You are because you're ruining all the other females that have trained their whole lives to swim, and maybe they are the best swimmers in the world for females.
Yeah.
We're obviously seeing so that video was
That was
her swimming as a woman.
You
as
know
a
what?
woman.
You know what? I think it's
That's
gonna be
crazy.
okay now. Like, it's gonna be okay now to do this, but once it gets to Olympic,
Right? Yeah.
When other countries that don't allow this,
Right.
and
They already did it last
It just
Olympics.
happened last Olympics, the Summer Olympics. The
New Zealand
female-
had a female weightlifter that was used to be a man.
But did they win the whole thing?
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, they faulted though, right?
No, they didn't even make it out of like the first round.
Oh really?
But I'm saying once they get really good, other countries
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be
yeah.
like, okay, wait a minute.
If
this is not
LeBron
fair.
James decides to be a woman and then play on
that'd
the,
be
Honestly,
the-
I'd watch the WNBA. I'd watch it.
at an 8 foot tall hoop, him
What-
just
hey.
walking up and just
Hey, all you have to tell me is what network is it on?
So
because I have no clue.
So the parents obviously are like, "What the fuck?" And they write a letter,
the parents of the other competitors.
or the parents of the swimmers on the team,
Right.
are like, "Well, my daughter's been training. She's on scholarship at an Ivy League school.
Right.
She's trying to win, but there's no way. He's crushing
Right.
They are crushing everybody.
Yeah.
So here's parts of the letter that they wrote to Penn. At stake here is the integrity of women's sports. The parents repeatedly wrote in a letter, also forwarded to the Ivy League and university officials. The precedent being set, one in which women do not have a protected and equitable space to compete, is a direct threat to female athletes in every sport. What are the boundaries? How is this in line with the NCAA's commitment to providing a fair environment for student athletes? The parents claim that Thomas, who competed in Penn's men's swim team for 3 years before coming out as transgender in 2019, was also being damaged by the current rules because of the severe backlash she has faced.
What was that? That's a link. Do you want me to open that link?
You can look on it. I don't know what the severe. You can.
Oh, okay. No, it's
I'm gonna, if you want to, I'm going to keep on reading.
yeah. Keep reading.
As the governing body, it is unfair and irresponsible to leave the onus on Leah's teammates, Leah's coaches. So basically, they're saying, we don't want anything bad to her. It's not,
Well, and it makes sense because it's you were saying, Madison. So are you trying to say that you think that this man is going out of their way to think, oh, well, I'm going to compete and be the best woman there is?
No. What you were saying, like, I lost my train of thought. What you were saying about, like,
all right,
she now wanting to.
No, she. It says she. She tunes out the backlash.
Like what you were saying, I'm losing my train of thought right now.
So I'm just saying because it's like I thought that you said they were going out of their way to be a better woman. I think that they're just so selfish and want to win no matter what.
Okay,
that they
yes, that's what I was trying to say. Is like, do you really think someone would commit that much to it? Or I'm going kind of with Brady. What I'm saying is that she's actually transgender and this is how she feels, and she didn't just switch over.
That's
great. That's great. If you just switch.
No, it's not fair. But
right.
How about this?
I was just making the point of why do. It was kind of like a joke. Like men are, their egos are so huge that they're like, oh, we're gonna be
dominating the women as well.
I'm gonna be a better woman than the women are.
Well, I really think that if we should, transgender. If you want to be transgender, that's totally fine.
It doesn't affect me.
But if you're gonna compete in sports, like national events,
it's not fair.
I think you should stay on
your body is.
Who you were before.
Women, men equal. Yes, our bodies. We are not.
Whoa!
Would you
we're equal. We're not the
finish?
same. We're equal, but we're not the same.
Equal in rights, but in terms,
we're
we're not the same. No, but. So the reason that can't happen is because what you just said, because you said, okay, well, you transition, but you have to compete where your body was born. They don't believe they were ever a man.
Yeah.
So this person lived their whole entire life as a man, competed as a man in men's sports, went to the men's bathroom, all these things. And now that they've come out as a woman, that community believes, well, that never happened.
Yeah.
They were never even a man in the first place.
I mean, whether they have
I know,
the
but I'm saying the reason that
and their build are still
right.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Men,
that's why we're equal, but we're not the same. Serena Williams even said that. Even if a normal tennis player that's a man, like somebody said, you know what? If it was a girl who said it and said, you know, if women and men faced off, we would do fine. And there's literally, I've seen it 5-minute clips, of men serving and the women not
Serena
even close.
Williams even said, I would be crushed by the number 50th in the world man.
Right.
So that was the letter to Penn, University of Pennsylvania. Here's Penn's response. The university, however, sent a terse response to the parents, along with a link to the school's mental health services and LGBTQ center. Please know that we fully support all of our swimming student athletes and want to help our community navigate Leah's success in the pool this winter. The university wrote, Penn Athletics is committed to being a welcoming and inclusive environment for all of our student athletes, coaches, and staff, and we hold true that the commitment today and to that in the future. Well, they're not making it an inclusive environment for every student athletes, because basically you're there to take second.
Right. Yeah.
You're not there to compete.
Just unfortunately, that's what the nature of this thing that they're quote unquote navigating is I can go to college and I can pick up any sport where men physically dominate and play on the women's team and then beat all the women and all the women who I'm not
your name will be on record.
Not talking out my ass here, but I think that if I trained in swimming for 3 years, if I started swimming competitively today for 3 years straight and got fit and was like really going at it hard, I could go into women's competitive swimming and at least compete.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I could win or anything, but I think I could compete. So that's just saying the raw nature of men in our build is just different compared to what a woman is, and that's why we have men and women's sports, because this is literally going to destroy men and women's sports. It's going to destroy women's sports, and it's not fair to women that men want to become women all of a sudden and
try to do it better.
And by nature of being inclusive, you're being completely exclusive to 50% of the world's population, right?
Can you imagine having a little girl now and just being like,
could imagine
play sports?
Well, Texas, I know, banned that.
Yeah,
okay,
Texas.
Well, okay, just say Vermont. Well, they probably support it, but
right, Vermont's all about it.
Well, do you think like Penn State, they came out and said like they sent that to the parents because they feel that way, or do you think they sent it because they feel like they have to?
They have to.
Yeah, they probably have to. Because honestly, it's kind of like getting canceled, right?
That's what I'm saying. They're afraid of being canceled, so they're going to go with what.
Hey, that's an Ivy League school. They're smarter than us, all right?
I don't know.
Good point.
So.
Good point.
I don't know. It's just, if you have a daughter.
It's sad.
So I saw an interview with a girl who's, I don't think swam against her, but she was a track athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing happened to her. And it's funny, you see all these track athletes, they're running this race. And then there's this 6'2" black girl who used to be a man who can bench 300 pounds or whatever, running and just crushing them. So she's like, I'm transferring. I'm done. I mean, I'm moving out because I'm moving to a state that is.
Well, sports are about your body, not your mind.
Can I jump in
if
here?
your body is still your parts may not be male, but if your build and your muscles and
You're right. Your muscle tissue is still so much more explosive naturally than a female's.
That is literally what sports are all about. It's about your body,
Your
not
physical
how your mind feels.
So,
it's really not fair.
Madison, I heard what you were asking. Do you think it's Penn State? Do you think Penn State believes this, or do you think that they're afraid of being canceled?
I think
Madison,
they believe it.
the post-secondary school education, the post-secondary education institutions across our country are the ones creating this environment. They believe in this stuff. I think NYU created a bathroom. They started putting tampons in men's bathrooms so that when men are on their period, they can put a tampon up their dick. The intellectual class of the United States of America are the ones who believe this. They're the ones that create these theories because they live and grow up in education. They get a degree in education or some bullshit that will never get them a job. Then they say, okay, well, I guess I have to become a professor because there's no real jobs in the real world for me for this degree that I just got. So now they've lived their whole entire life in education. They believe this stuff. They believe that this is real because they've never lived in the real world. They have no idea that this is the real world, and their ideas are bleeding into the real world at such a rapid pace. They believe this stuff. They don't care about being canceled. They're the ones setting the precedent because this is what they believe.
Yeah.
They truly believe. And just if you had just
go off, King. It's
just insane because you've got, these people who have worked their whole entire lives. I remember being in sports in high school and from middle school to high school, my whole entire goal was working towards being the best at the sport, and I'd work out every single day and everything. If if this was a man's world and all of a sudden, and females were physically better than men, and all of a sudden women started. Have you ever seen a girl transition to a guy and absolutely dominate a male field? No. Have you ever seen a female become a man, go into the NBA, and to dominate LeBron James? No. That's why there's proof. There's proof that this is a real thing, that men and women are completely different biologically and physiologically. This world, it was built on gender roles because they exist. Right? We are built because for the last millennia plus, men have been the ones to go and do the physical work of the world. And the females did what they did best.
I think evolution had a lot to do with it.
Yes, of course. That's what I'm saying.
Women have smaller feet, so they can stand closer to the stove.
We're just waiting for that.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious, though. I'm saying,
evolution had a lot to do with it.
Evolution had just because you don't like what happened in the last 4 million years of human evolution, that's not our fault. I don't have to live in your false reality because you don't like it. You know what I mean?
Well, and I also think, I don't know. I mean, for you and I know we've only been parents for almost
5 minutes.
5 months, but to hear all this stuff and shit. He's going to go to school at some point.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, is this what he's going to be learning about? It gets kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's something to really think about.
That's why parents are outraged at what teachers are teaching them at such a young age.
Yeah, right. And we talked about this last time.
So you graduated high school last year. Did you get any of that? You went to high school in Texas too, but
no. People were in clubs of LGBT.
Yeah.
What's funny is that actually sophomore year I used to sit in a hallway and eat lunch with all my friends. And right next to us was a black organization.
Yeah.
So we would always joke, dude, what if we just walked in? What would they do? Would they kick us out?
Did you ever walk in?
No.
They would have welcomed you, I think.
I know, but the thing is that there's a lot of kids that I knew in there that were very what are you doing here?
They hate Whitey.
White boy.
They hate Whitey?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know how many
that's the thing they don't talk about is, it goes both ways.
Well, again,
the time.
their need and desire to create safe spaces and their need and desire to create a diverse world alienates more people than it includes, because they make these super microcosms of, you know, diversity and inclusion, but only the select few get to be in that circle. And the rest of us are all assholes if we don't just give them the world. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well,
and we're all assholes. All four of us are assholes because we don't agree with what this swimmer is doing.
I'll tell you what, the two things I hate is, one, the word reverse racism. It should just be racism.
Right.
Because
right.
Racism, if you were to think of racism, people would say white hating black. And then they say reverse racism is black hating white. But it should be racism, because racism is an ethnicity, or like, you know,
someone thinking they're superior to another race.
Number two, I was in the football shower locker room and with a bunch of guys.
Tell me more.
And it happened to be all white guys. It happened to be all white guys. Okay. A black kid walks in and goes, "Damn, there's only white kids in here." Walks out, and I'm like,
what?
I'm like,
could
what?
you imagine if you said that if you're white?
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then he comes back in again and says, "Damn, there's only still black people in here, or white people in here," and gets his black friend to go right in front of him, like we were gonna hurt him. What? And it's like, if I were to, and guess what? We actually almost started fighting. This is what's funny, is I got water from the shower, and I spit at his feet. I said, "Why would you say that?" And he ran up on me.
Were you naked?
Yes, we were both naked.
Because you're on a team together, right?
Yes, this is a football team. Yeah. And he started wanting to fight me. We got in trouble. We got pulled to the coach's office.
You guys were going to fight naked?
Yeah, well, that's why we didn't fight.
That was the only reason why we stopped.
No,
Brady goes to throw the first punch, slips, and just falls his mouth right on his dick.
No, but then,
it looked like this, guys. Oh.
and then we got in trouble by the coaches, and I talked to the coaches about it. And he was like, "Man, that's not racism." That, like, a white coach was like, "That's not racism. You haven't experienced racism." And I said, "No, I have not really experienced racism. I'm just giving you a fact that that's racist."
Right.
And he got he was fine with it.
Yeah, right.
We shook hands and all that stuff, whatever. But I was just like, that's still racist.
And that's what's.
Imagine if I said that.
I completely understand what you're saying, because I've heard this said many times. Where, like, I've seen videos of these, like, these diversity training, corporate training meetings where they pay somebody thousands of dollars to come in and train their staff on how to be diverse.
Diversity Day?
Yeah, like on The Office,
Googie,
right?
Googie. You want to googie?
But, like, I've seen these videos of these Diversity Day trainings, and it's a black woman, and she's like, "You white people are evil. You're always going to be evil. You just need to start figuring out that that's what you are." It's like, it sounds like the Nazis in 1930s.
I'm going to play next week. I will bring it. Candace Owens' Evolution of Slavery. And it's phenomenal.
My thing is like,
it goes back,
like, how people are like, you know, don't hold on to grudges, and then, like, they blame. I don't know. Theo Von had a really good joke. He said, "I grew up in a black poor neighborhood."
Yeah.
Theo Von's a white comedian. And the black kids always said, "Man, why'd you do this to him? Or why'd you do this to us? Why'd you do this?" And he goes, "Man, you think I would do all of that and move right next door?
Yeah.
Are we gonna share this plum or not?"
Right.
You know, like,
right.
like, it's not.
So
why blame us? I didn't do anything.
So I think, you know, going back to the Penn thing and talking about the intellectual class, the craziest thing is, like, if you live in day-to-day America, if you live in actual America, there's not a whole lot of racism. Okay? Like, I've never seen any of you guys experience racism, exude racism. I've never seen you be racist. I've never seen any. I have seen racism before, and it was real racism. Like, one time when I was in Tennessee, I saw this thing happen, and I've told you guys this story a couple times. Like, that was really actual racism. That was born and bred racism, generational racism that I watched happen. And then you go to, like, Chick-fil-A, and, like, half the people are black and half the people are white, and we're just coexisting. And, like, "Oh, hey, can you pass me a straw?" Random sir. If you were racist, like, I wouldn't ask you to pass me a straw at Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? That's what racism is at that point. So it's funny to see, like, how, like, these institutions, these educational institutions, are the ones being like, "Oh, we need to reimburse these people and we need to change our ways. And it's like, you could just shut the fuck up and we could stop talking about it and it would go away. But you keep bringing it up and you keep fostering.
And people believe that it's still there.
And they keep fostering generations
110%.
of people who believe that we live in a completely racist country, all this stuff. You guys are awesome because you opened me up to Carter's rant for the day. We're going to go to Carter's rant.
Let's go.
So I asked the original poster of this Reddit post for their source, and they didn't give it out, but come on, computer. My computer's going slow tonight. It's going slow.
Is it frozen?
Oh, actually, it should be working better in the cold.
It's cold.
Brady, it is cold.
I've been shaking. I've been looking at Carter, and then I start like
45 degrees.
45 degrees.
Is this
Really?
seriously? Ooh.
Storms are brewing.
That was last
So this is on what is this? Yeah, map porn is one of my favorite subreddits. It's a whole Reddit subreddit that just shows like maps and different like breakdowns of data and all this stuff. And so this one was let me make sure. Actually,
the Middle East is red hot.
you guys. So let me make sure that this is up on our screen. It is.
I believe it.
So I asked for the sources. You've got this European Voxhole study, something like this, and it's a racial tolerance around the globe. And I believe so. It says they took a survey and shared that answered people of another race when asked to select from groups of people that they would not want to have as neighbors. So they took a survey of people from around the world, and one of the questions was, what would make you not want to live next to a certain kind of person? And you've got 0.0% to 4.9% was about, all these are about how many of that percentage of people answered because of race.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at the United States. Look at Canada. Look at even Brazil. So you look at Europe, Canada, the United States, North America, South America, Australia, these westernized countries. If I was to ask you what kind of person do you not want to live by, what kind of person would you not want to live by, Madison?
Someone who's not loud.
Okay. Brady, who would you not want to live by? What kind of person would you not want to live by?
Somebody who's noisy or has a really loud car.
Kelly?
3 a.m.
Black people.
Wow.
That was completely a joke.
Yeah, right.
No. Yeah. You've even heard me say,
Right.
I was like, so the neighborhood I live in is being
Getting diverse.
it's
Over the last 10
with
years.
like Indian and Pakistani people. And I'm like,
Black people and
you can even
Mexican
tell
people.
me, I'm like, I love that because Indian and Pakistani people take care of their yards. They're all quiet. I have no problem with that.
Kelly's the only
whatsoever.
white guy in his street, and his yard looks like shit.
You can tell who the white guy is.
But no. Like, and so I think if we asked anyone, if we were on the street for a day in Dallas, and we asked that question, what kind of a person would you not want to live by? I guarantee none of them would say a Mexican or a black person. They would all say someone that doesn't pay their bills, or someone that's too loud, or has dogs, or something. But if you go to fucking Saudi Arabia, they're probably like those fucking Jews across the street. Like, no joke.
Those guys that believe in Christ.
Like, look at this map.
Fuck them.
So it's basically showing how racist people are. Look at Russia. Russia's like 15 to 20% of people are like person of another race.
I bet China. Yeah, China makes totally sense.
China's the same. Well, China's doing their job to literally get rid of people of other races, right?
Yeah.
But what is this? This is Malaysia.
Philippines, maybe?
This is Malaysia, I believe.
Oh, well, one of them is Philippines.
You
I'll tell
go
that.
Vietnam. Look at that. Vietnam, 40% of people responded, someone of another race is someone I wouldn't want to live by. So what I was going at is we were talking about how we've never experienced racism. That's because we don't live in a racist country, guys. We don't live in a racist country. Steven Pinker, he was on Joe Rogan a couple weeks ago, but I've known of him before. And I think I brought him up on the podcast a couple episodes ago. He is he's a professor, and he talks about how the world is safer. The world is safer now than it has ever been.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, totally.
The amount of violent crimes, the amount of rapes, the amount of murders, the amount of robberies, the amount of frauds are down exponentially. We live in a safer world, but we're propagated and told all days long by the media. The world's dangerous. The world's racist. Everybody's racist. You're racist. I saw this tweet, and this guy was like, Google didn't want to implement their Nazi hunting software because the software couldn't tell the difference between a Nazi and a Republican. Like, That's
What?
fucking wrong.
Okay.
That's divisive and hateful. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they're making this fake world to the point where there's going to be...
We're believing it's reality.
People are going to start believing it's... Well, first off, I know that people are believing that it's reality, but if you call white people long enough that they're terrorists, you're going to start getting some fringe people to become If you start calling white people terrorists and saying that they're the biggest threat to the United States of America over and over and over and over and over again, and you just keep saying it, and you start pissing them off, and you tell them that they're trash, and you tell them that they're racist, and you tell them all this stuff, and you tell them that they've ruined this country, you will slowly, through generations, build actual terrorism.
Yeah.
I think that's like my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, is that you've got all these people saying we live in a racist country, all the racists are white men and all this stuff. Racism. Oh, they're terrible. They're going to kill us all. At some point, they're going to get fed up and you're going to start like breaking people's minds. You know what I mean? Like you're going to start like breaking people. Yeah. I think. But that was my quick rant for the afternoon.
I liked it. I'm a big fan of the map.
I thought that, this was interesting and we talked right into that. So that was good.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Honestly, we set you up and you dunked it for sure. Might as well call
Try
it
me,
360.
bitch. Try me, bitch.
You really like that button.
I do like that button. Well, I don't know. We need new drops. Oh, sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
You
That's
messed
what
up
I
my
wanted.
thing.
I tried to make it, but it's really hard because there's a person talking over it right afterwards. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
Is that all?
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about something?
Crazy. No, I'm good. That was good. I really like that.
All right. Well, we're going to go into away from here. We're going to go. Bah. Thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 13 of Generational Gap. Thank you so much, Madison, for being on the show today. Thanks for your ASMR. Brady.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you on. Sorry it's so cold. Had a couple of technical difficulties.
What?
If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Follow us on Instagram, Gen Gap Pick. Follow us on TikTok. Kelly's been making them TikToks.
Follow us on Brady's Snapchat.
Yeah, follow us on Brady's Snapchat. Brady's going to send this one out to all of his people. We're going to get at least 50 views.
Go follow my ASMR YouTube channel.
Go follow Madison's ASMR OnlyFans channel.
Why do you always assume I'm a slut?
Whoa.
All right. We got soup for you if you want some soup.
Yep, some good soup. Make sure to buy some good soup, some slut soup, some DD fuck Mao. What?
Ding, ding, ding. Din, din, fuck chow. Din, din, fuck chow.
Ding, ding, fuck chow. Thank you so much.
No G.
Shut up.
No G.
Ding, ding.
Din, din.
Ding, ding, fuck chow. Bye, guys.
everybody.
See y'all next week. Bye.